Welcome, welcome, one and all. Welcome back as I continue my tale. You've been listening in, and you've heard of the piracy of the man's promise. A fine sailing vessel that has found itself beset by the pirates of the Wormwood. But now, having been under the control of Captain Harrigan, he has plans for the ship. He's sending his first mate, and, of course, his master-at-arms out to take this ship to have it prepared, building himself a fleet. But our pirates find themselves aboard this ship under a new abusive control. It's a different ship, but the same person that puts them through quite a journey. But now, things will change. Things are coming. It's a different ship, and though the rules are the same, there are many things which might just make this entire thing different. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Buccaneers of the Shackled Sea.
Blah, blah, blah words.
Hello.
I'm between alive and yes.
I am in a state of existence currently.
So,
Alright.
yes, last week was an epic battle aboard the Man's Promise, where our hardy group helped take control of the stern castle and keep the boats from going. Which I did forget to say, the two boats are, the one that you were cutting, Lightning, was a more rowboat type kind. The other one is a larger vessel that is a single mast.
Oh.
So the two ships, one's a cutter, the other's a jig. So you were cutting away at the jig. Yeah. A jig is like a small, kind of more rogue-ish boat that can hold 8 passengers of medium size, and the cutter, 12 of medium size, and it's a single mast with 4 oars. Oh no, they both have a single mast and 4 oars. I'm sorry.
Well,
it's just
that.
one of them is just bigger than the other. The cutter's bigger than the jig.
Fancy.
So, I'm going to switch over to the map right away because we have a map of the Man's Promise. So let me switch that over from our normal sheet here. And that pops up well. Actually, just let me go back for a second and edit something because I'm going to have names only on the avatar. So, because that looks like it's popping up at the bottom. And boop. Hey, there we go. So, down here, just to get, because this is the first time all the players are introduced to it. B1, of course, is the main deck of the ship. B2 is the foredeck, which you can't see on this map because it's the area that's above here, of course. Just like we have the aft deck and the stern castle above over here. I talked about the ship boats just now. How we have the cutter over here, which is slightly larger, and the jig over here. This is the officer's quarters over here. This cabin over here. I'm going to tell you, there's a trapdoor that leads down to the middle deck in there, and this is where most of the pirates that are here are such characters as... where is my Man's Promise list? I have it in my headphones. So I can give good names. Areta, he is here. Flips is here. Jaundice is here. Mahim, Slippery, and most of the other pirates that would claim loyalty to Mr. Plugg and Master Scourge. Also, in this cabin, he has put Sandra and Tilly. So those two, this one, the officers.
So you're telling me
I don't
all
like
the targets are in one community location?
2 of them are not our target.
Yeah, but the rest of them are. So all of our targets are in one community location.
The B6 is our storerooms, for those that use that quarters. Of course, B7 is the captain's quarters. Pretty luxurious area, and it has its own storage area. If we go to the middle deck, B8 is the middle deck. It also has the armory. The armory is currently empty. The weapons rack are not stored. this foremast descends here. There's a set of stairs that leads down and such like that, because it looks like you can get here from the main deck, but there's also a trapdoor that leads. Actually, does the trapdoor lead down or up? Jeez, this is a little
somewhere.
Yes, it's probably.
I mean, trapdoors both.
Trapdoor leads to it leads to the middle deck. It says so. It does lead down.
It just doesn't show up over here.
You can go.
So assuming that there's
trapdoor,
something
right?
like over here that leads down, yeah,
Oh,
and then there's the stairs from the main deck. So like the officers can go down here on their own. There's also the stairs that lead. I can make sure this is good. Straight here. There's also the stairs that lead down a floor and up a floor over here.
And
So
for a sassy comment, if only there was some convenient handout.
this I would have had to put together a handout with all this stuff, and
So
it gives
not in a-
it's not in a handout that they make available. This is like they're just giving like me like full details of this, so I would have to make something myself, and I forgot to honestly.
That's fine.
And yes and no. We'll see how much it matters. B9. It's the crew berths. This is where the rest of you is staying. So all the rest of the people that are more your allies are there. Of course, the galley is here, and the cook's cabin is over at B.
Hey,
11.
Kirk gets his own cabin.
He does. B12 is the main hold. It is currently empty, except for a large water barrel that's in here right now. That's secured to the starboard wall. And some food supplies, yes.
As
Totally,
signature.
dude. Yes.
Yes, you
You
do.
shall subsist solely on water.
I will note that B13 is the secure storage. It is currently empty. You know that it is empty, though the lock is still put on it. There was a lock. It was broken open into disabled, but it's been replaced. Currently, it is basically where like all the treasure would have been. That's all been moved over to the Wormwood. So yes. So that is your new ship. Congratulations.
Well,
Hey, shit.
Our
It's not our ship, okay?
airflow.
okay.
For now, it's,
Curve on it, so technically it is ours.
it's Master
It is-
Scourges and Mr. Plug still they get,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, as your ship begins to separate from the Wormwood, and you begin to sail off, everything is kind of like put together very quickly. You know, you've got your like basic assignments at this point in time, just enough to get the ship going. And then Mr. Plug and his new first mate, Master Scourge, gather the crew together to inform them about rules of the ship. As he kind of like has you all kind of like assemble on the main deck, he kind of goes to, well, many of the rules from Wormwood are going to be the same, but I feel like there was a little bit of a lackadaisical attitude back on the Wormwood. Captain. Well, the captain, he was very reasonable about that. But I'm afraid Captain Harrigan's allowance of that lackadaisical attitude would not be called for in this moment, especially since we are more working on a skeleton crew. So, now, any crime that you commit is punishable by the cat, not the whip. And we'll be working a lot harder to make sure that the crew works, since we're a much smaller crew. Keep that in mind.
By the cat?
The cat of nine tails instead of the
Cat of
whip.
nine tails.
It's basically
yeah,
it's
that
it's
makes
a
way more
lethal whip.
No, he's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
beat you-
I
he's
know
gonna
what a cat
beat you
nine
with-
tails is, but
he's
my
gonna-
brain heard punished
gonna-
by the cat, and I just
gonna-
saw like an orange, angry tabby cat sitting there clawing.
He's gonna beat you to death with a
That
cat.
actually sounds terrifying.
You will know that Mr. Plug has a cat of nine tails. Master Scourge has the whip. So basically, Master Scourge won't be doling out the punishment. Mr. Plug will with his cat of nine tails. Instead.
Yeah, so, I mean, we haven't been punished or anything, so.
Not yet.
No, if you're wrong.
Anyway, he's going to quickly put you to jobs. And of course, these are again the more difficult jobs that you had back on those final few days on the Wormwood.
I'm
Who's-
ready.
Who's piloting the ship? Is it Mr. Plug? Or Master Scourge?
Probably Mr. Plug right now, because Master Scourge has to make sure to keep everything in order, you know. So Mr. Plugg probably takes to it. Of course, he's got his own, they're not necessarily officers, but his allies, I would call them, on the ship.
Well, his servants, okay? Well, they're not equals. Let's be real.
His simps, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having his
He's
simps
like
help out with more. They're basically put in positions that would be equivalent to officers' positions. But again, there's not enough of you that there can be actual officers at this point in time. So even Mr. Plugg's at the helm and Master Scourge is even helping out. It's just that he's helping out while doing jobs, or ordering jobs around, So he's kind of like the Master Rigger normally would be up in the rigging. He's down here on the deck. So you're cool, you're back up in the rigging, everybody else is on deck, and you're doing scrubbing and repair work again. So let me...
Is mending useful here?
Maybe.
The ship
I
did
also
get
have
attacked.
mending.
It did get attacked.
It's very convenient. What's the name of the ship again?
This is the Man's Promise.
Okay, thank you.
So, for you, Yakul, he is giving you line work, which was very difficult. So that is either
Profession sailor?
you can use Profession Sailor or Dexterity. Your choice on that.
Profession sailor it is then. Oh!
Okay, please giving me a Fortitude save.
What a way to open the session.
Or Constitution check, I'm sorry. Constitution check.
Constitution check?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Starting out strong.
You will not be able to do anything else, and you're going to be fatigued by the time of the end of your shift. You're going to be tired out. It's not only is it difficult work he's got you on, it is more difficult work. It's harder shifts because you're taking up slack of lack of people. Yeah. So those of you on deck, you're given swabbing. The lot of you, the three of you, which is a strength or constitution check to see how you do.
Oh, not professional sailor?
Oh no, you're given tough jobs.
I'm
Well, time to die.
I'm the most efficient sailor on the planet, but okay. Strength or con?
Yeah, strength or con. This is certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna
Hi.
go really well.
This is a check, yes?
It's a check.
Okay, I am going to add a +2 to it.
Okay.
Oh, it's 11. That's good for a con check.
I pushed the button. Oh god.
All three of you will be fatigued,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because the DC is a slightly higher with the work that they're doing. I will tell you.
Yeah.
Can I just press this
Yeah.
fatigue button so we can just spiral into death?
Yeah, well, luckily you have Sandra, which can learn lesser restoration, which can alleviate some of this problem.
Yeah. Hey, Quentin, cook's mate.
Yeah.
It's time for you to do your job. You're helping out. Now, granted, there will be a couple that special occasions will be automatically re-rolled. I will tell you that.
Oh, I'm still in the kitchen though, right?
Yes, you are still in the kitchen.
Okay.
You are still assisting there.
You're living the good life.
I'm living the great life. D6.
Yes.
All right. So first event is definitely going to be a celebration. Oh, it's not.
Cooking. You will still have to make a cook check, regardless of whether Croup is sober or not. There's demand for slightly more quality, so please just roll me a profession cook or intelligence check.
Oh, I can do intelligence checks now.
You
Sweet.
can for this one here.
Okay. Well, I don't have cook, so I might as well take the +1 that I never. Yeah. Okay. Wait, no, intelligence +2.
You're good.
All right.
So yeah, you managed to do a good job there. It seems as though, certainly, for all the captains ignoring Ambrose, for Croup, Mr. Plugg is just not a nice man to the poor cook, and certainly, Fish Guts is getting a much harder time. Probably drinking a little bit also on his end, just to keep things feeling good with everything that's going on. So it's going to be actually falling when you will actually lose sight of the sails of the Wormwood finally. Mr. Plugg will also inform you there is no entertainment and no rum rations. Congratulations on that one. So if you're up on deck after dusk, you get lashes with a cat.
Okay.
Oh, sticking a bunch of angry sailors together in a small confined space where there's nothing to do but talk to each other. I wonder if this is going to turn out well for our captains.
Well, all of you are very
strangely-
tired right now.
That was strangely
I know
profound
next
to
time.
our cool.
All of you except for Quentin. Quentin, I'm assuming everybody else wants to try to recover from your fatigue.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we just rest, right? And we just chat, right? There's nothing else
Quentin,
to do.
what do you want to do since you are the only one in decent shape?
I'm gonna go check on crew.
He seems to be settling, and he's like, Quentin, sorry about that. Let me go to something here for a second. You will hear a noise as he does let you in to his quarters. You will see him basically petting a chicken, as he has about a half dozen chickens in his quarter. Sorry about this. I haven't introduced you to them. This is my favorite here, Black-Hearted Beelzebub. It's a large black cockerel that he actually has up on shoulder, as the rest of them are in cages.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Hey,
Oh my god! Oh my god! He really is just fucking Shade from Stardew Valley. I didn't realize it. He's drunk and he loves chickens. Fucking no.
where? When? What?
Oh,
What? Chickens.
aye,
Many chickens.
aye. All of these are rare breeds. I'm always looking for a new one to add to my collection.
You collect chickens.
Aye, they're wonderful birds. Where do you think I keep getting fresh eggs from?
You know, I never actually thought about that. But where did you keep them?
Oh, in my room. As long as they're in the room, they're usually kept quiet. Most of these are not loud ones. Turns out the room I was sharing was a good one that kept sound out pretty well, just by chance. And, Cutthroat, she could put up with them too. That woman could sleep through anything after she gets a few drinks in her. Often did.
I see. To be honest, I just was not expecting a room full of chickens. I was mostly just coming in to check on you. You know, today was a bit more, well, something than before.
Well, don't know what's going to happen, but I'd keep your ear out. Hopefully, everything will go according to plan, and Mr. Plugg will get us back to Port Peril, get this ship shape, and when Captain Harrigan meets us, he'll be glad that we're all right. I just hope nothing unusual happens. I worry about that. With the captain throwing me aboard here, perhaps I've passed through his good graces.
Well, what are you concerned about happening?
Mr. Plugg's not nearly as kind as Captain Harrigan is.
He really isn't. Rather a bit of a cold-hearted bastard.
I'd rather be slave to the captain than food for the fishes, if you know what I mean.
Of course. Well, like you said, just keep an ear out. Who knows? Maybe things will even get better.
Who knows?
Alright.
It's the next day.
Hey, no longer fatigued.
Hooray.
You're already feeling better.
Complete, really quick side note. I'm watching the tracker of the person delivering my food, and they are driving around in circles.
Nice.
So that's good.
Nice.
Anyway.
Okay, well, I will need a set of checks. So once again, we'll start with Yakul. You can profession sailor or dexterity.
Absolutely.
You're just lucky that all the rigging ones all call for profession sailor. Rigging is better that way. It's a tough day, but you managed to make it just barely. I will still need a constitution check from you, but much lower DC than the last one was. You'll be fine. I was giving you 5.
The rolls tonight, very good.
So, you feel like tired, but you have not reached fatigued yet, though. But certainly it was a tough day.
So I will lose my. You won't get fatigue back.
No, I will tell you, you will not be able to do an action during shift. None of you will be, because you're being worked harder, you cannot make actions during shift, but in the evening, you will be fine for actions, though. I roll these checks together for the rest of you, because the other three of you, swabbing away.
I'm
So
not
Right.
swabbing.
I'll push the button.
push that button.
Oh, baby.
I mean, I'm not even going to use my +2. There's no fucking
I'm
point.
scared now. I'm in the dichotomy.
The duality of
Okay.
man.
Natilius, yeah, you make it through the day just fine. You're not tired out. The other two of you, not feeling great again. It is a
Can
tiring day.
I help Rio?
Sure. I'll just say, because the 1 was rolled, there's no consequences for a 1. We'll put it that way.
We both just failed horribly anyway.
Yes.
Click this fatigue button.
I will also tell you, unfortunately, Sandra is very hard to get to, because she's being kept in the officers' quarters. at
Oh,
night.
I see what they did there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna shoot this man in the face.
With my gun.
I need a D6 from your crewmate. Reroll a 6 for our cook assistant. 3, which I believe was not turtle.
I think 4 was turtles.
3 is, I think, fishing? Let me check, though.
I think 3 is generic fishing.
Yeah. Just make sure to get the right place for it. That's not there. There it is. Yeah, it's just fishing. So, proficient fisherman or survival check, please and thank you. See how well you catch fish today.
I think I have some points in survival now.
Mhm.
Not that it keeps me off pitch, but let's go.
Mhm.
Roll 20.
Nope, not allowed.
Roll 20, please.
No.
Please. I'd like to. Roll! There we go.
You're good.
Hopefully it doesn't send like 6 more rolls.
I hope it does.
Well, if it does, it doesn't matter because the first one's the one that's taken. We're gonna stick to that one there.
Not the second one, it shows the nat 20.
So, yeah.
Just 3 more nat 20s.
So, you're cool. During your shift, though, you will get a few words from one of your allies. Let's see which one of you was the shift. Which one of you was the rigger? I have to remember because
It's
I forget.
the big hack guy. His name I cannot pronounce.
Conquerbar is
Doesn't
it?
matter.
Rigger?
Conquerbar.
Yeah, because Tilly's a
Yeah, Conquerbar is the only rigger. I don't think anyone else is a rigger, and I don't know if he's considered an ally yet.
I think we're kind of
Conquerbar.
we're like a me and him have a rivalry, okay?
He's on better terms with Sandra and the rest of them. Conquerbar will go up to you and I had the chance to speak with Miss Sandra briefly before our shifts began. She's informed me that she's worried.
About what?
Well, I'm sure, I don't know if you've noticed, but the ship just changed course.
I don't know.
We don't seem to be heading for Port Peril. I don't know where. I've been trying to keep an eye out, but I'm not best at these things. There apparently was a secret meeting between Mr. Plugg, Master Scourge, and the rest of the officers, if we should call them that.
Keeping your outward movements there may be action in the future. I don't intend to let us get led to our deaths, which I don't think anywhere that the plug is taking us is going to be good.
Indeed. Gladly.
And yeah, I'll just get back to work at that point.
Now, when we're getting off shift, though, Quentin, Croup is actually going to say, "Aye, Quentin, wait up a minute."
Of course. Anything I can help you with, sir?
Well, maybe something I can help you with. Something seems to be up. I was worried about it last night. But I've noticed. Ship's changed direction. We're not headed for Port Peril.
Where are we going, then?
I have an idea. I think we're heading towards a sea dry dock on the southern coast. It's just west of Blood Cove, an area called Rickety Squibs. For the right price, old Rickety Hawk can refit ships. You can squib them. New identity, new lines, silhouettes, changes the appearance, makes it that no one can be familiar with it. I'm thinking that our current captain might not want to be under Captain Harrigan anymore. He might be planning on making this his own ship. Squibbing it out. Don't know for sure.
Can I just... Are Croup and I just in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Can I take a look outside, see if anyone's in the bunk area?
Probably people are coming into the bunk area. The people... Remember, all the people that are in the bunk area are friendly with you and the group you've been put in with. So you know that for a fact.
Check to make sure.
Yeah. Probably a few of them have shown up already, but not everyone.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back into the kitchen.
Finish up your cleaning up and
Well,
stuff.
then. If that is the case, something I wouldn't mind talking to you about. Something I've been thinking of for a little bit. Thought this would take longer, but what if it was our ship instead? I know your life under Captain Harrigan wasn't exactly what you had expected. Have him take you away from your restaurants and whatnot, and to be honest, I
Look,
can't say I really enjoyed these two.
let me tell you this. A lot have been good to me, and I got no one love lost for Mr. Plugg or Master Scourge. But there's a right time and a right place for everything. Keep it in mind. And maybe if that right time and right place happens, you'll have my hand from the shadows. I know when things are too dangerous, it might be on the out and out. And this certainly seems like a circumstance where we may end up, as I said, at the bottom of the sea.
Specifically, I was thinking that your and my current position might actually be of aid for us, given that there isn't exactly anybody who can supervise us in the kitchen, and they kind of rely on us for all their food.
I will tell you, people come check on you occasionally. You are
Fair.
not, yeah.
But they're not there. It's not like there's somebody posted there, always watching us.
Well, I don't think there's anything like that on board the ship that we could use.
Well, I have some experience in their use, so didn't exactly have any on me when I was taken. Fair point.
And I doubt they would have given you back anything from the quartermaster, something that dangerous. Even then, we don't have a quartermaster aboard the ship. Small supplies. Maybe you could find something if you loot around. But I'd be careful. Popped up, that's washed after.
Very well. Thank you for the
Just
warning.
play it smart, kid. Play it smart. Okay,
I have a question.
sure.
Hence,
Yeah.
do I also notice this change because of this trait I have an innate sense of direction.
Then yes. You were probably distracted during the day, because you were working hard, and you weren't able to really focus on your innate sense of direction. Definitely. But once you begin after shift, you certainly could tell you've shifted directions.
Yeah, because beforehand I was trying to keep track of the direction we were going, because I was trying to see what in relation to report peril in the first place. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Because originally you were kind of heading away from Port Peril. As the Wormwood still went away from Port Peril, the man's promise was supposed to be going back to it and waiting for them there. But now they've definitely changed course. But yeah, you can all meet up at night. Of course, 2 of you are quite tired. That doesn't mean you couldn't have a small conversation before things. Cough, cough.
And you said Sorry, just to be clear, everyone in like B9, right, in our bunk room, these are all like all of our allies.
Yes. Crimson's here, Rosie's here, Conkabar is here, Jack is here, Tam is here, yeah, those are all the ones in here. The rest of them are in B6, so like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So.
Yeah. So like up in B6 is Slippery, Mahim, Jandis, Flips, Areta. Actually, there's probably a couple of pirates that are in here that might be called more neutral, I will say. They're indifferent to what's going on. So there's probably a couple of them down here with you, because I did say there were some filling out the crew. So there's like 4 or 5 of them that probably would not assist.
At this point, they're, I mean,
well,
they're kind of working us pretty terribly, right?
Everybody's being worked pretty terribly. I'm going to say, even the people that are of higher position are still being worked pretty terribly. The reason you're being worked pretty terribly is you're a skeleton crew aboard a very large vessel.
Yeah, the bad working conditions right now isn't actually like a thing he's doing to be cruel. But
Yeah.
being a dick is obviously not great.
The extra being a dick of like no entertainment, no rum rations is kind of bad, but
that's
you know that might be a place to get in with people. But again, like it's only been a few days, and you know,
I can make alcohol.
Yeah.
You can.
Will that start getting people onto our side?
If you want to work on that kind of thing, but you are exhausted or fatigued right now. You have to remember.
I mean, but this is just like I can take 3 castings of it a day.
Yeah.
To be fair, casting a spell it doesn't take that much energy.
No. So certainly you could be casting some spells. I mean, I'll tell you, the indifferent people right now are fairly indifferent and just are like, they're more keeping to themselves, honestly.
Yeah. Fair.
They're just, you know, putting their head down and hoping for the best. They also might feel like, it doesn't take a lot of asking around to see most people are, like, most of them are saying that, like, oh, it's just because, Master Plugg, or Mr. Plugg is just in charge finally. He was pretty new aboard the Wormwood, getting the ropes of being first mate. He's now got to get the ropes of captain. He'll probably loosen up in a little while. Just have to let him get, used to it. And, we're,
So wishful thinking.
I guess it's more like, they're giving them benefit of the doubt right now, I would say. Give them a few weeks, then maybe not, but, right now, certainly benefit of the doubt.
Alright, you wanted to say something? Cool?
I was basically, I'm gonna go. I wanted to like disseminate the information that I was told.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Now
the rest of the crew, or at least the rest of the guys in our party. I know I can post right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my plan too. So
You can certainly.
I think we end up walking into each other and like, hey, dude, like I got something really important to say. No, I got something really important to say.
Okay, you go first. No, you go first.
No, you please go first.
One of you say something first.
No, I would go first.
That's Tam. Like Tam's just like, one of you say something first.
No, I speak first because it's me. Okay, I don't know what you would expect. Okay.
And as soon as you say you have something important, I would just climb up.
Can't believe you befriended Tam. He's kind of
Dude,
insane.
that was such a great scene. That was a fish fighting friendship.
I know, but he's just so. He's kind of crazy.
we need him to punch someone.
It's still
on our side.
Tam is a rigger. I forgot. Tam is a rigger.
So, I disseminate this information to our allies, basically. Well, we disseminate it as a group because 3 of us know this is going down.
I will tell you, between your NPC allies, there's certainly can give suggestion that perhaps if the opportunity arrives, you know, Mr. Plugg and Master Scourge would not be right for being in charge of the vessel.
Yes.
Does anyone know how long it's going to be before we get to this place? Because I feel like once
You
we
don't
get
know
there-
actually because it is a different location. It would have been like 3 weeks to get to Port Peril because it's about how far you were out.
Does Quentin tell us about the actual destination? Because we don't know the destination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
Evening
Oh, yeah,
time.
we're still up.
It's evening time.
Evening time.
Yeah.
I do know he told you about the destinations, right? They just told me we changed course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evening time was going to find Yelkul and Rio
Rio's currently laying in the bunk, exhausted.
and tell them
I
about
don't know.
that.
I helped
Basically, that Croup told them that the ship has changed. Not knowing that you guys already know this, tell you that the ship's changed course and is heading for a place that has slipped my mind already because I'm waiting on food.
It's the something.
Something squibs.
We're
Rickety
going to-
Squibs.
Yes.
Rickety Squibs.
It's on the
Yeah.
Slytherin coast west of Blood Cove, which, if anybody wants to give me a knowledge geography or local, I'll take either of them.
I was born in the Shackles. I get my knowledge local.
I technically
Sure.
lived here, but I'm not
I-
going to know that check.
I was also born in the Shackles.
Uh-huh.
Can I do
Where
local?
were you?
You can do
molded by
local,
Indeed.
Geography is not a good skill.
but local you can. I'll
Oh
take.
no, I'm done. My dice says dead.
Quentin, you
Okay.
know that Blood Cove is a notorious port on the edge of the Mwangi Expanse. So you are going much farther south than you were before.
All right.
So we have time. If we had 3 weeks to get to, we have a
Uh,
little bit of time to let people start getting.
you probably have a little bit of time. Let me open up this map of the Shackles, quite large. The Slytherin coast. If you would look at the map of the Shackles, the Slytherin coast is all the way down at the bottom, like below Port Peril. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If there's 3 weeks to Port Peril, then. It's
Oh, and
probably-
Rickety Squibs is on this map.
Is it gonna be like what, a month and a half?
I'm judging that you are probably somewhere. They don't really tell me exactly where you're at. I'd say it's at least a couple of weeks more. You probably would have been. I'm gonna say you're closer to there than you are to Port Peril right now. So it might be like 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks, kind of thing. You know, that's about how long you would have at the moment. It's just unfortunate that I don't have enough information to give you an exact coordinate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we shouldn't know an exact time anyway. It would be unrealistic.
No.
It wouldn't make sense.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah,
we haven't
we're dumb.
traveled DCs
We're
enough
level,
time.
we're level 2.
Mhm.
We're small children.
I mean, like,
small children sailors.
Like,
Yeah.
if I maybe had like a map and time, I can maybe could figure out with my like abilities of direction or whatever.
yeah,
but,
get like a
maybe-
sextant or something and check it. You could probably figure out exactly where you are. But since you haven't seen the maps, you're only
Yeah.
estimating a little bit. Because when you're within the Shackles and stuff, you've kind of like probably headed more west and south kind of thing. So now going back, you're already partially south, so you just have to kind of go the east route kind of thing like that. So it's technically a little shorter.
So the thing is that we're gonna need to get this boat squibbed either way. Even if we take it over. So would it be prudent to take him on land before he's able to hire a full crew, but after he's already paid for the squibbing? Is there a world in which that's possible and not going to over?
I feel like if we just mutiny, we'll just have the money to pay for it.
We don't know. So yeah, that's true. He probably
Because
has.
he has it, presumably.
I'm going to assume I will give you a NPC that might know some things. I'm going to give you Crimson, who probably is involved in this discussion, because he's probably the closest one to you guys. Then he's going to be like, that's if Mr. Plugg wants us to make it there.
Yes, I was going to say it's we aren't particularly in the choice of picking when we want to fight. It's more of the opportunity strikes, we must hit it
Yes.
while the iron's hot.
Yes, we shouldn't miss our opportunity to deal with this problem. Rio says from his cot. He just kind of
Aye.
lays there.
Opportunity. I'll keep an eye on myself. I'll make sure to keep it with the others, too, to look for an opportunity for something to happen.
For now.
I will pray to my goddess, for she shall grant us this opportunity.
We need to watch out for each other. Plugg's gonna be looking for any weakness. If you have extra strength, lend it to someone who doesn't. We're all in this together. The only way that we survive this is if we all survive this. If one of us goes down, we'll all end up in the bottom of the locker.
Aye.
How are the neutral parties looking at the moment? Because now
they're
because
probably
we basically
more.
just said these guys are thinking of murdering the crew, right? And we're basically implying that Mr. Plugg wants to get rid
I'm
of
going to assume, like, the neutral parties probably wouldn't be in trouble, I'm going to kind of say, honestly speaking. It's sort of like, without talking to them, I can give a judgment. They might think, because they've seen the antagonism between you, your group, probably caused by Mr. Plugg and Master Scourge. But they don't know that. They assume that you're just antagonistic with them, so if a thing comes down and they have to pledge loyalty, they'll probably go along with it while they're like, oh, you guys are obviously not going to be allowed to pledge loyalty because he kind of hates you and you cause issues for him.
I think we keep working them over, provide them with alcohol.
They
as possible.
probably, it probably better not to mention that kind of thing until, like, you've worked them over, because if they think about it now, they might be like, let's go side with the other side before things go bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
This close
eventually people are going to start getting scurvy from no rope.
I'm gonna start. How much can I make? Let me ping it.
I will tell you, your cook is no idiot. He's been cooking with a little bit of supply of rum that he has. Fish Guts is not an idiot.
I
Certainly.
can make 2 pints of ale
Okay.
casting, and that's 2 drinks basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna every day I'm gonna have I'm gonna just say 2 castings of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just start trying to over these days win them over with alcohol.
Okay. Certainly they'll enjoy the drink. Alright. So, day 3. I need some checks from some people. We'll start with Yakul.
Yeah.
You're good?
A little
Okay.
better.
A little better. It's still tough work, but you're doing your job. You're kind of getting used to the tough work now, almost. Just because you've been having days of having to get used to it, kind of. It's tough, but you're keeping the ship running. It does seem like you do get the sense again, like you've been probably given one of the tougher jobs, but you're making it your own kind of thing. Those of you down on deck, please give me checks.
Oh,
For the love
okay.
of God, I've rolled above a 2.
I'm going to push the button. I'm declaring my +2 now. I use the +2.
Rio, Revia, you're good. Antilles, you're gonna be tired.
Cool.
Rough.
Gonna check that fatigue.
It was just rather than
I
you were
wore myself out yesterday.
yeah, you kind of you wore yourself a lot out yesterday, so today it finally is hitting you. Quentin, I need a D6 from you.
That's
Hey!
my celebration. I don't know what that is.
That is, of course, your captain is going to be, or your cook is going to be doing most of the cooking, and he's also going to be drinking with you and telling you some stories today.
Oh, that's lovely.
I eagerly listen.
You'll still need to help him with a cooking check, but you, so please give me an intelligence check, I guess. You're good. So, evening time comes. Only one of you is tired for the evening. Anybody want to do anything on the evening of day 3?
I can make 4 pints of ale or alcohol. Okay, that's middling, but it's better than no alcohol. And I will just start trying to convince the neutrals that are down here to be more favorable towards us, right?
Mhm.
I don't necessarily need to make them like, yeah, the moment you guys start rebelling, we're gonna join you. But I want to just try to get like these guys to be like, yeah, if shit starts going down, but they'll stay neutral, right? They won't necessarily like start trying to fight us. You know what I mean? If
You
we
just-
mutiny, they're more likely to just stand back or potentially join us if we're winning, right?
Yeah, you're going to try to get on their good side, and that's okay. Why don't you give me a diplomacy check? I'll give you a bonus because you're getting some alcohol. This rather than a single diplomacy, there's like a group one just to get them on on a, you know.
You know, if I was a couple levels higher, I could enthrall them. Enhanced diplomacy not applicable here.
I don't think it would be applicable here just for the nature of this, because it's like, you know, you're kind of whining and dining the group, except you're only using alcohol.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
20 something.
You could drop the suggestion that if like if something goes wrong and there is some infighting in the ship, just to keep to themselves. Maybe you don't like hint at a mutiny, but perhaps just hint at like, you know, if ever there's some fighting between anybody, just to.
Yeah, there's been times there's been tussles, right? And if you see it, just like leave it be. It's not your problem.
Mhm.
And so, securing the neutral votes are important.
Yeah. It'll actually be somewhere in the middle of the night when all of you are woken up, including you, Quentin. As
I had
Oh.
free nighttime.
oh, you have free nighttime. What are you doing?
Yeah. The only
Fine.
we couldn't be seen on deck, right?
No.
That says nothing about below deck.
No.
I go scrounge around and see if there was anything in the bowels of the ship that was missed that I might perhaps perchance be
Yes,
able
you
to use for nefarious
can.
deeds.
All right. I need you to. I have to figure out what the check is for this, because there was an actual check for this, but I don't know where it's at off the top of my head. Give me. I think it's perception. Will be to search along the area. God, if I put in this page.
Oh, and
nice.
oh yeah, I have my trade bonus. So that's a finding concealed or secret objects. Would that apply?
Sure.
It would be a secret object, right? Or at least concealed.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
23. Completely forgot I had that.
Scrounging around. Let's see what you could find. There was an entire chart from this somewhere. I do not remember where it is. I will look it up in a little bit. But for now, why don't we do the next part? I just remember you found some stuff from scrounging. Because another storm is upon you.
Oh God,
Yes.
I'm
That's
fatigued.
fine.
Cool.
that's terrible.
I mean, you will have recovered from your fatigue. You went to sleep, I assume.
You said we got woke up in the night, though.
Early hours of the morning.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I will undo fatigue.
Yes. Rio, are you doing anything over the night? I forgot to ask you.
No.
Okay. There's an incredible wind tossing in it. The seas are at high. You're all called in, all 5 of you, to the rigging. So there is no like necessarily assigning the worst tasks. Everybody to the rigging. I will need certain checks for you, but let me see here. I will need D6s from all of you to find out what your rigging check will be.
Yeah, I have, I guess, a question.
Yes.
Would Endura elements help with this? Like the storm situation?
Maybe. Depends on the circumstances.
Okay, well, I have that cast upon myself.
Okay.
Did you see Chat Tantus?
I did. I'm a loud boy? Why am I so loud?
The one before that.
Is it because I'm too loud, or is everybody else is too low?
It's probably because we're too quiet. Because I don't think it's usually you. It's usually the players.
And the audio balancing, because I'll put you guys up a little bit, so that way we should be a little more balanced. Okay, that should work there. Okay.
You know, it's a great time to mutiny when there's a storm and we can find time to push them off the boat. That'd be great.
Oh no, he fell off. How sad. Oh no.
So
We're not
we'll
gonna help
start-
him. The boat's gone.
So Quentin rolled a 1. So Quentin, you're going to be repairing rigging. You will need a climb check followed by a profession sailor or dexterity.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be. Actually, no, that would be sailor. All right. Climb check first.
Yep,
Dean.
you're
You
good.
said sailor or dex, right?
Sailor or dex, yeah.
All right, sailor.
Okay, you're put into rigor repair work. You do your job swimmingly. Next up is Rio. Rio is upper rigging work. So I also
fine.
need a climb check followed by a profession sailor or dexterity.
Okay.
I will let you know that one of you is 30 feet up. You will be 50 feet up.
All right, yeah, I'll just press this button and fall to my death because I'm bad at climbing. Hold on. Yeah, it's
Oh
0.
god.
Oh my
no.
You don't even get up in the rigging.
0.
Uh,
I don't know what else to do now.
This is cursed. This is cursed.
How many ones is this, Momo?
I think it's actually my first one.
No, it's not.
No, you rolled a 1 for one of the strength checks as well.
So
it's my second
you
one.
will be given
Okay.
different duties that do not involve climbing, but you are also then going to be promised a couple whips of the cat later on for failing to do the job. You're given line work instead then.
All right, what do I roll for that?
Profession sailor or dexterity.
All right, I'll roll my sailor check. That's an 8. I'm adding a 2 to it today, so it's just a 10.
Okay, you will be tired from this though.
What's 4 do?
4 is rope work.
What is that?
You are profession sailor or dexterity.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I also got a 4.
I rolled a 2.
You
Oh
are
my
okay.
God.
Natilius, you will have to roll. Natilius, you're fine.
Oh!
Uh huh.
Okay, so that's Nat's second 20.
I mean, to be fair,
That's why they call me
right?
Nat.
I'm playing an oracle,
Oh my
which is a cursed
God.
character, which is a cursed class already. So like, it makes sense that this dude's just cursed.
No. You're cool. You got mainsail duty. Profession, sailor, or strength check. You will also then have to make a constitution check because it's also hard work, just like line work. It's the other hard one.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Who's crushing it?
Oh yeah, Cool's crushing it. You're fine. So the only one with some issues, Rio, who's been promised once the storm has passed, get some lashing.
All right, how much damage am I taking?
He's not doing it yet. We got a storm to deal with.
Oh god.
Also, I do have an important question because it does matter. Was the sleep 8 hours?
I'll say you could have had at least 8 hours of sleep. Yes.
Because I was down a lot of HP. I've been very slowly healing.
Yeah. You would have had at least 8 hours of sleep. Normally, you're given like because again, like you're usually up at like 5 or 6 or something. You know, kind of crack of dawn, and if you go to bed pretty right away, it's like early evening. So you could usually have like 10 hours of rest if you wanted to, kind of thing. So you have a couple hours, and it's just waking you up a few hours early. So I could say you could have gotten your 8 hours, especially if you went to bed right away. All right. At one point in time, let me just arrange all of you. Are all of your tokens on the board here?
No, I think I'm not on here.
Okay.
Minus.
No, you haven't slammed yourself down yet.
LD.
I'm
I think I'm
putting all of
here
you on the
somewhere.
main deck, and then I'm going to arrange you on the main deck because you're working on the main deck, just securing ropes and stuff. You're spread out.
You all fall off the boat and die.
Nope. You're up towards the front. Cool. You can be like securing a rope over here. And then let me just switch layers and move some things into place just now because...
It's a kraken.
Oh god, no.
Token layer.
But pretend, you say.
It's a kraken. I called the Besmara to help me with her servants.
Oh my goodness.
What in the
Use
world?
me.
Popping,
It's a Hagen?
popping out of the water are strange
Hey,
creatures.
here's a really important question. Would we be having our weapons on us?
Probably not.
Up to you if
I-
you want to have any
I-
small weapons on you.
I
Well,
would like to have a small weapon.
Something like a
My
dagger
choice-
or hand axe you could easily have on you.
well, I happen to have both of those things.
All right.
I have a dagger.
Those things are traditionally used for a lot of work, and especially in rigging where you might have to cut ropes or something. You could get away easily with having a hand axe or a dagger on you. Certainly.
Definitely have a hand axe.
Anyway, anybody that wants to, let me just pop out their sheet here. That's over there. Can get a check to see what these things are.
Oh, what kind of check?
Knowledge, nature.
It is not as dungeoneering.
No.
Dungeon. Well, I don't have a plus to that, so I don't. If it's more than a 10, I can't roll.
I'm trading it.
I mean, I have a 0, so I'm just not gonna roll.
Okay.
Thank you, Roll20.
Did you get a 1? Oh no,
I
you got
it
a.
rolled twice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
17.
Yeah, you will know what they are, but let me show you there. They're Grindilo. Half goblin, half octopus, all terrible.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is a pretty bad situation.
They basically climb out of the sea, running into you. So there is no surprise round. They're just surprised that you're in this area, but they seem to be climbing aboard your ship, and there is 7 of them.
Yeah, they're
So-
surprised that they're just running aboard our ship.
Well,
My bad. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Well, let me just clone a Grindilo for. Oh, sorry. Let me just delete that one. And then create the clone one. Paste.
So, are they already on deck, or are they climbing up the ship?
This is them pop. You're busy working, and all of a sudden they pop over the side of the deck. Basically, you know.
It's all in unison. It's really impressive.
Yeah. SEAL Team 6 in action.
They very much so seem to be SEAL Team 6.
Well, they're still Team 7, okay?
That's true.
Oh, heck, you're right.
I need a. Who am I missing? Quentin.
Oh, yeah, no, no.
Yeah. Make sure.
We gotta do the thing where we fight.
Let me put this over here. Make sure it's on the screen. Descending. All right, yeah. These horrible, like, weird octo monsters that are like they're basically goblin sized, so they're small sized, and they got like these spears, and they kind of like crawl, kind of like popping over the side, over like kind of like going like kind of like hissing at you and kind of seeing at you and like all like brandishing spears ready to get you, almost like as they've now kind of noticed like you're here. They were busy climbing up the side of a vessel in a storm. I mean, they're not noticing a lot of stuff till they get on board. Natili's, you're first.
I want to ask him a question really quick.
Sure.
Ask that boy a question.
Does a 10 hit them?
A 10 does not hit.
I mean, he's flat-footed because he hasn't moved.
Yes, he'll raise his spear up. It'll kind of knock
Okay.
into the spear. It looks like he was at least defensive enough to block it.
And that's my turn.
Maybe because he's small also. Revia.
Yeah,
I'll get some bonus.
I'm gonna 5-foot step this way. I got a whole list of things, okay? I am using a fervor to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I understand it. It's been a day. Yeah, swift action. So I swift action cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then I will stab a bitch with my knife.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Certainly not.
Yeah, guess not.
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Smash him.
Y'all know the drill.
punch!
Yeah, so
Punch
I'm
him
going
off
to
the
power
shield.
attack with my hand axe
Uh-huh.
and give him the
You
old
just obliterate it.
1 to be deceased.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 17 to hit.
Certainly.
with 8 points of damage.
He's deceased. The creature just like it kind of like looks at you, and you just quickly like drive your hand axe down like into its head, just like he's like ah, you know, because it is surprising, and you just kind of like just drive it down into like hitting it in the middle of the head, just like it's like eyes roll back in its head, and you know kind of pull that out as the body kind of flops overboard.
Yeah, and I will turn to the other one and do nothing else because that is I only get one attack right now.
Okay.
It's not yet the greatest day of your life.
Boop.
Soon you will have 2 attacks.
Boop.
You know, whatever level you get.
All right. So everybody is going to get a spear, and you're also going to get a trip attempt against you because their
Oh,
tentacles try to trip you.
I get 2 of them, I guess.
You get 2 of them. Yes.
And I'm flanked.
And you're
Very-
flanked.
Very great. I have the highest AC, probably.
No, I don't think a 5 will hit you. I don't think a 6 will hit you. Even with bonuses from
5,
flanking.
5, 6, 6.
Kind of impressive, honestly.
You're right, it is like that.
Just hope they roll a 20. Jesus.
Best Mar protects me.
This will be, what's your
6 is an
CMD?
8.
My CMD?
Yes.
It's a 16.
Okay, they will have +4 to this because they get +4 bonus to trip.
Well,
yeah, you know.
You're prone. The other one wouldn't have made you
Wonderful.
prone, but you were prone. Wait. There you go.
There you go, perfect.
Well, I could just
Being
do,
prone sucks.
yeah, well, because I provoke AoEs when I stand up, right?
Yes.
Yep,
It's
welcome to
skeleton,
Pathfinder.
Oh, good. That's right. This is a good game. We're standing up is punishable
Yeah.
by death.
Okay. So then, we will go to Quentin. You will be hit
no.
for 7.
That hits.
Oof.
That hurts too.
And they will not trip you. You're cool. No, I don't think a 10 will hit you. Will a 15 trip you? Okay.
15's down.
Natiles, I don't think a 6 will hit you. Or 10 will hit you.
10.
And a 12 won't trip you. Rio, will 15 hit you
15 hits.
for 2 damage. And no, you will not be tripped then. So only one of you got tripped.
One is flanked.
One of them was flanked. The one who was... Well, the tripping doesn't give a bonus and it rolled a 20.
Hey,
so I mean,
listen, okay. I got attacked by 2 creatures, okay?
So Quentin, this thing just stabbed you with its spear.
Yeah, really hard. That hurts.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sorry. I forgot something that they would have done here. Just let me check these here.
Yes,
It
go on.
gets
How
a
much more are you
secondary
gonna screw?
bite at my like Rio. 13. I don't think hit. Oh, does 15 hit you, Rio?
Yeah, 15 hits.
No, not Rio. That's Revia.
Pre or post trip? Doesn't matter, actually.
Same time. 15 wouldn't hit.
It hits. That's my AC.
So you would have taken 1.
I'm very sad.
Quentin.
Thank you, Nicholas. Oh god, I have 16
No,
HP.
no, and
Oh my god.
Oh,
Is that on me?
It doesn't confirm.
that was Rio who took 3 from a bite, who didn't confirm it. Because I forgot they do have it. They do have a secondary bite at -2.
Okay.
We'll play with the -2 bite.
Rio's
And
looking,
trip.
you know, great.
Yeah, swift action trip.
Yeah, these guys are gross. I don't like these.
I kind of like them, honestly.
I mean, they have no hit points and crappy AC, but they can do a lot of damage. They're very strike force. They actually are.
It really sucks when you only have a dagger.
Oh, you have a weapon? That's weird.
Hey,
Quentin.
listen, we've offered you daggers, okay?
Right. Well,
Always
I'm
never offered
coughing up
the dagger.
blood already. All over the deck. Coughing up blood. I'm acrobaticsing to get the hell away from this thing.
Okay.
As soon as I can remember. It's literally the first thing in the skill list. I'm dumb.
You
Does
can,
15 get me away without a...
yes, it does.
Alright, cool. Boom, boom. And I'm 2-weapon fighting the thing in front of me. This counts as flanked, right? Even though...
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're
I
still
can't stab
threatening.
You can stab it, so yes, it counts as flank.
Perfect. And this is a +2. 19 and 16.
Both will hit, and with the your power of your 2 attacks combined, bloop.
Alright, cool.
So you like do 2 quick strikes. The first one will kind of like stab into its back as it like kind of turn towards you a little bit, and then you'll quickly like just follow up with another hit. You technically would have snuck attack on both of those actually.
Yeah, it'd be
but
mega
I
dead.
figured he was already. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's roll it because rolling sneak attack is fun.
So
Okay,
5.
it really was the second attack that killed it. Okay.
Yeah. And then
It would have been
should I cough up more blood and stare at the bastard that just
Yeah.
stabbed me through the gut.
Rio, this fish monster just like stabbed you a little bit with a
No.
spear and like bit you like in the neck or like on the shoulder.
I don't have a weapon.
Or, like
so,
popped up.
I'd like to try to get away from this thing.
Okay.
So I can just, it's just for acrobatics roll to see if I can.
Or you can take the action to disengage if you want to burn your action.
I don't want to grab my action.
That's fair.
That's the thing. So I'm gonna try to escape.
That'll get away. Well, attack of
I'm
opportunity.
gonna move my butt over to like here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna help Ruby out, potentially.
Yeah. Not a great situation to be.
I'm going to attempt to murderous command this one.
Okay.
So it attacks its closest ally.
Is it a will save?
It is a will save.
They're goblin things. Because they have low will.
Target attacks its nearest ally on its next turn.
What is your DC?
My DC is 15.
Oh, my character sheet was covering the DC.
Okay. Let me make a check here. It makes its
God
will save.
damn it!
Oh,
No, that's a waste of spell slot.
Unlucky.
It rolled well.
That's all I'm doing.
Metilius.
I guess I'm gonna attempt to hack it again.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit it?
Yes.
Cool. It takes 3 whole damage.
Hey, it's injured. It screams weird screams at you. Does anybody speak Aquan in your group?
I don't.
Not
Can you
yet.
actually check?
Nope.
No.
Alright.
Couple-
It
no.
screams something in a
Many
strange language that you do not understand, but I will tell you without a sense motive, it probably is cursing you out.
Rude. Filthy little monster.
So, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you're on the ground. You can attack from the ground with a I
That
think,
sounds terrible.
-4. Or
So that's
you,
fine.
you can get up and
not
incur
make
attack
any-
of opportunity as your
Pretty
move.
fine.
I think you can acro to get up without the up too.
It's like a heavy DC though, I believe.
You can like.
I
also
just stand up,
roll away.
okay?
Like a champ.
I stand
it
up.
will not
I have-
spear of opportunity you. It tries
Yeah,
to.
what a...
Spear of opportunity.
Yeah, I look him dead in the eyes.
Mhm.
Okay. And I just say, in Elven, you're a fucking loser. And I stab him.
Don't understand you.
Oh,
It doesn't matter, okay? It's the meaning that counts. 4 points of damage as I just shank a bitch.
Alright,
Nice.
I didn't
still
roll
standing.
2. That's weird.
I imagine. I mean, daggers kind of aren't great.
Oh, roll again. You rolled a.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, you rolled an 18. Oh, I see where it is an 18. For some reason, it says like. For some reason,
19 plus 1 plus 3, and then it has the math on the bottom. 18, 1, 3.
yeah, there it is. It just confused me with the math at the bottom. I think that
Yeah,
would have
that's-
been if you criticaled it, would have done the critical damage.
Yeah, the thing up top is CS greater than 19. That shows your threat range.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's still standing. Yeah, cool.
Where did it roll the crit?
Oh, it's because I clicked the button separately because I don't like rolling the whole thing.
Ah.
The big
bothers me.
axe.
Okay.
Boom. Power attack.
Oh, God.
baby.
You don't confirm, but I mean, you just like.
Jesus.
You don't need to confirm. You just like take the axe and you just like heave
That's
at
max
it,
damage on both rolls.
and you
That is
just
max
like
damage on both rolls.
you just like behead it. You know, you just like thwack into its throat. Well, you don't quite behead it. You would have beheaded it if you criticaled it. You like do enough to like just slice into it so it, like it dies horribly. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Almost
it's-
beheaded it.
It's max damage.
A
Nice
big-
hit. Now, could you put that meaty body of yours between me and that one?
Just will like wordlessly walk over to right there.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Grindylow. This one will move up to threaten you again. I will start with Revia, as I did before. So,
Yeah.
Spear. Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
So you'll take 3. A 1 will not hit you on a bite, I assume. And let's find out if it trips you. No.
No.
Yeah, cool. Does a 15 hit you?
15. Hold on, I'm wearing my leather armor. I'm never wearing my metal armor again. 16 AC is what I have right now. So
And it will miss you. But it will apparently bite you for 1. It gnaws on you slightly. And I don't think a 13 will trip you.
No, it will not. I have 18s.
Natiles. Well, 16 hit you. So you'll take 5. Well, I don't think an 11 will hit you for bite. But will 16 trip you?
Yes.
Then you get the Beast of Burden tripped down.
Let's do math now.
Rio,
I got
you will take 5.
Hit. Okay.
And 3. Oh my god, it just does not like you.
I need to math something real fast.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'm at 0 HP.
Okay.
That means...
And you fucking tripped too.
And I'm tripped. Hold on.
God
There we
damn.
go.
It's like I'm rolling like... It's like for you, I just rolled great, apparently.
0 doesn't mean I'm...
No,
Down.
you're incapacitated.
stabilized.
You're stable and incapacitated. If you take any standard action at the
those
end
out
of
of
it,
there.
you will
I'm
start.
not dead yet.
Yeah.
You just need
Quentin.
I mean, just heal yourself with a cure light wounds.
I think you would hurt yourself by doing it because it's an action.
It happens at the end of your turn, so you can cure yourself and then take the damage. Well, it happens as part of the action, so you are allowed to cure yourself if you're a cleric. It's silly, but you can.
Okay. To avoid going through this one's threat range, can I balance on these like railings?
Sure, give me acrobatics.
Okay. 28.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. He's just gonna stand on top of the railings and assist the one who's now sitting on the ground.
Okay.
Still gonna 2-weapon fight, not at a +2.
Okay.
Do you get high ground on it?
I don't know, do I?
Doesn't matter. So you don't really get high ground. You're not that high up from it.
Okay.
You won't hit. So. Rio.
Wait, the 19 doesn't hit? It
Oh, I see. It rolled. It's the first one.
Yeah.
It rolled twice.
Mine's
Oh yeah, the
14 for some
19 will indeed hit though. Yeah. So you'll not be sneak attacking though.
No.
So just do 2 damage to it.
Okay. Am I gonna have to defensively cast this shit? As a question, because I am next to an enemy.
Theoretically,
Okay.
what is it?
I'll roll. I'm gonna cure light wounds myself.
Didn't
What
I
is
have
the actual rule? I will accept.
on the actual? I thought I had a special ruling on this. Oh, it's if you make a touch attack, like a melee touch attack spell. I'm
You
like,
have to touch yourself?
yeah, there's a touch yourself.
I mean,
Can you just willingly touch yourself?
Yes, but I think it's the avoid the attack of opportunity is the
Be
thing.
careful though, if you touch yourself more than 3 times, you're
Yeah.
just playing.
So would you like me to
Yeah,
press this?
Press the
button?
concentration.
Let's see. Okay.
You're good.
I'm gonna heal.
Mhm.
For that's a 4.
Or
Four.
4?
How much damage do I take?
None. I mean, you healed 4.
Don't I take damage for doing an
Oh, you took 1. You took a big old fat 1 because if you did the action that would have had you bleed out. So it basically is like you took 1, subtract 1.
Okay, I'm at 3. That's all I can do.
Natilius.
Well, this guy's still alive next to me, and I'm also tripped.
Yes. You can stand up and incur the attack of opportunity, or you can attack
No
at
cover.
-4, I think it is for
Could you
prone.
just 5-foot step roll away?
That incurs an attack of opportunity unless you have an ability for it, which there is ability to
Yeah.
crawl away without attacks of opportunity. I think rogues have
Yeah.
that. Rogues are like, ha-ha!
I guess I'll
I
just
do?
stand up.
You have to, it's like one of the
Shit,
rogue
man.
talents. Yeah. Okay, so it'll try to spear you. No.
Oh, thank God.
Would have been a lot of damage.
Yeah. I guess I'll attempt to. 13.
Nope.
That hits.
Revia.
Yeah. I look this dude in the eye. Alright?
Mhm.
So my move action, I create a mirror image of myself with my blessing,
Mhm.
and I stab it.
Okay.
Or at least try to. 13 hit?
Nope.
Unlucky.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a swing at this here Grindy low.
Mhm.
You know the drill. Power attack hand axe. That's a hit. Another max damage.
All right, well that one's dead.
I.
It's almost like this is doing what fighters are meant to do.
As you just like kind of like again, you just like slash into its chest as like as it's like you can just that you like broke ribs or something, and it's just like it falls over dead.
I think my favorite part of our combats are just watching y'all cool demolish things.
No, I can't currently see that there's a railing in my way.
Guys, once we hit level 5, I hit a cliff. That is going to be, I get my second attack and everyone's going to be like, oh, that's so cool. And then
Is it 5 or 6 you get your second attack?
It's 6.
It'll be
It's
5.
6.
It'll be 6 for cool.
Yeah.
I get it like at level. I'm gonna get like level 7 or no, like level 8 or 9. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, I don't get mine till level 8.
Okay.
Damn, how fast are
that's
you?
going to be 30 feet. That was only 30 feet I can move. I took off, I don't have my
Okay.
heavy armory.
Revia.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so used to 5e. That's I cheated there because the
Imagine.
corners take don't always.
Yeah, the diagonals are the
5 and
same.
then 10.
What was your AC, Revia, anyway?
15.
15.
Oh, then you would be hit with a 17, right?
I mean, yeah, that's how math works.
Mirror image.
Oh, what's the mirror?
yeah, mirror
what's the
image,
mirror
true.
image bonus? Whatever.
It's just a roll.
You could
It's
get your
50%
attack.
chance, right? I get hit.
High you do not get hit. High it is, you don't get hit.
Yeah, that's why mirror images are great, boys. As it hits a.
Quentin, the Grindylow is going to turn towards you because you're standing above it. You're like kind of a target. It won't spear you. It won't bite you. It'll try to trip you on those stairs.
No, you won't!
Like the tentacles will kind of like reach up and try to grab your legs while you're balancing, which would have just been awful for you.
Fuck you.
Natiles, you will again be attacked because it hasn't decided not to attack you. Wow.
Good.
Wow.
Roll a
Good.
0. Nice.
It's
I'm
just
just like flailing with the axe, like wildly blocking all of its attacks.
Quentin.
5-foot step, so I can flank this thing.
Yeah, you'll kind of like hop
And
down. And be like,
And declare
ha
its death.
Yeah.
Does Rio threaten because he doesn't
No, I
have
don't
a
think I
weapon?
technically threaten.
You're alive.
You
You're
are
free.
alive, and even if you're prone, you do threaten.
Oh, do you
It doesn't-
threaten when prone?
doesn't have a
Okay.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a weapon,
If you can attack.
you can attack. You just have a -4, so it's like you can still threaten when you're prone. You just are bad at it.
Is my punch a weapon?
Yes.
Technically?
That's the only
No,
weapon
actually,
I
do
have.
you have improved unarmed strike?
No, I don't have a weapon.
Oh, then you
I
don't
think-
threaten.
There would be no reason I would have a weapon.
Oh, then yeah, you don't threaten. But those misses anyway, even with
Yeah,
your bows.
even if it was flanked, it missed.
Yeah. So Rio, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna heal myself. I'll roll this check real fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's 7, so I just lose the spell slot.
Oof.
Okay.
Tantus, are we going with the touch spells don't require?
I said touch spells for attacking.
Okay.
That doesn't require it because you're gonna be in melee anyway for like like shocking grasp. Why isn't it built in that you're gonna be there anyway? I mean,
Gotcha.
Logic.
I remain on the floor.
Okay. Natiles.
Guess I can try and axe another question.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes. And 2 damage.
2 whole damage.
The creature looks like it's on its last legs, as if it
I
had...
bet it has 6 hit points.
No, it has 0 currently.
Oh, good. That's even better.
It's just like...
When I'm axe, I'll start dying.
Can I 5-foot step over here?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Thank God.
I'm gonna, move action, create a mirror image,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna stab.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna hit.
Okay.
No stab.
Yeah, cool.
I kind of look at this this thing like on the edge, and I just say, "Bad luck," and then I'm just gonna attack him.
Oh my God.
Not quite
All right,
enough
well, you
to-
kill it again. I mean, like this time, you just bad luck as you like kind of drive it down, like cleaving partially like into its shoulder. Not 0 hit points. You just like cleave down into its body, and then you like pull it out as it's just like thwumps down again.
So
And
the
then
tallies so far are 1 for Quentin and 4 for y'all cool.
really has been
You're
4
just,
pretty
you're
cool.
just killing everything. I'll hit this
Fighters
creature again.
do.
I just need to roll a 10, I think.
Alright. Ravia. A spear, possibly.
50% chance? Nope.
Nope.
Haha, suck.
Wow.
Let's go. I would be so dead otherwise.
Yeah.
But you're tripped.
Oof.
Yeah, that is exactly my turn.
How smart are you going to do? You're dumb. Okay, it's going to continue to attack Quentin.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Please no stabbings.
A 12 I
That's a
don't think
miss.
hits you. And a 9. And though you will be tripped. I assume an 18 will hit your CMD.
18 will hit it.
Congratulations. You can enjoy the floor too.
Damn it.
You want to
Welcome to
go?
the floor.
You want to try to stab it on the floor?
I want to try acrobatics thing up.
Let me see what the DC for acrobatics and up is.
I think it's 50.
Something like that.
I thought you said 50 for a second. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah,
on
it's
second thought, I will
50.
not be doing that.
Oh
epic
god,
level.
yeah, no. Oh,
You'd be epic level to get that check.
that's half elves. That's not acrobatics. I clicked on acrobatics.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Oh man.
Rolled
Done it.
one. Rolled or PSFR DD20. I
I
clicked
do
on
love
something.
rolling my favorite skill, half elf.
Yeah, I
Good
really
skill to
like that
have.
skill. As a half elf, it really suits me.
Yeah, you know, I'm
Yeah.
starting to see the appeal of it. I mean, I'm just a human, but you know, I can
I'm like
understand.
literally
I
like
too am a
50% better
half-elf.
than you.
Oh, I see. That's the haughty elven superiority coming through. I understand.
Listen, okay, I live like at least like 60 or 40% longer than you. Okay.
But not nearly 40% as stylishly.
Yeah, you
I
gotta die
think
fast and
it
leave
is
a
an
stylus for it.
ability that you don't have it as a natural ability to kip up with acrobatics. You have to take
Swashbuckler, I
the
think.
rogue talent or swashbuckler ability or something like that. They get it.
All right. Well, then yeah, I'm just.
You could acrobatically
-4 stat.
prone crawl.
I can't.
Roll. Roll.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
that then.
Just roll away.
You could just roll away. You have a speed of 5 when you're on the ground, but you can roll your
You
acrobatics.
could take a terrible stab against him before rolling
Well,
away.
Or just stand up and just stab it. All right. You
up
can
like-
do
No,
it.
I don't think you understand. I'm near death. I'm not doing that.
Okay, I can heal you.
I'm gonna do the acrobatics roll on the floor.
Yes. Yes, please do.
Hey.
22.
Yeah, you're fine. I was gonna probably give you a penalty for trying to acrobatics while like roll, but you could roll your 5 feet away. you're like ha ha.
I'm gonna
This will
tumble
happen in
right
the middle
to
of the
here.
Fine.
This is also the middle of a storm too. I'd like to point out.
Yeah.
So the deck is all wet. You're just like rolling along this wet.
And there's like
deck.
wind and rain coming down on you. You're just like ha ha. Just like stabbing at where you were.
Penalty for prone is -4.
Mhm.
Flanking is +2, so
You'd have a minus
Minus
2.
two.
Yeah.
these are at a -2 that I'm gonna two-weapon fighting stab this thing
Okay.
from the floor.
That's absurd.
Ha 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 ha.
It's amazing. Oh!
15 hit.
The
Tell me
15
hit.
will indeed hit.
Hell yeah! Sneak.
Sneak
Roll
attack.
your sneak.
Big sneak attack, please.
Ah, it kills it.
Oh!
You kill it with the sneak.
Stab it like the kidney.
More blood in its general
Well, it like
direction.
stabs down with the spear to where you were, and like as you like kind of roll out of the way to the side, you kind of like actually just like flick the dagger like just slightly out of your hand, like right into it, so like gut in between its ribs, so it just kind of like keels over on its side, and when it falls down to the ground, you just pull out your dagger while still lying down, as like a wave comes over the side and kind of gets you wet. You're like, "Pff,
On the
bitch,
ground.
Rio."
I stand up.
Oh
Hell
hey,
yeah!
join the
dust
land of the
myself
standing.
off, and I cast Cure Light Wounds.
That's a good idea.
to heal
I really like how
I
two
do.
of you are lying next to the other one.
I'm just waving at a.
Two guys.
You healing yourself?
Yes. I
I-
have 3
Quentin
HP.
stares
I was
daggers
like- I
at
was like,
you.
don't heal me, I'm fine. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I can get in here stupidly rush in and try
And
and
drop
access.
on the floor with us.
No, I'm not gonna go on the floor. I've been on the floor.
You just like
already.
kind of
I
like
wanna-
do like kind of like
I roll a 1.
They
Swing
fall
and
on the
a
floor.
miss.
you just like this wide, just like. Ah!
I
Shit.
swing like, way too early. Like as I'm here, I like swing and I step forward. It's like too
So
early.
It's
suddenly
Um,
I'm
I
rather
stand-
glad I'm on the floor.
I stand up.
okay.
Okay. I'm not scared of anything.
Take 3 spear
Okay.
damage.
Oh god.
And
I
back down
don't
on the
care.
floor.
All right, listen. All right, it's only 3 damage. All right, it's nothing. Okay. I stab him,
There you go.
and he's gonna die. I promise. I guarantee it.
Okay.
Is he?
Sure about that?
I
Crazy
guaranteed it.
guys.
I told you. Don't doubt me.
You
And then,
did actually stab a bitch to critical him.
And then I swift action heal myself for one
HP
1d6.
Okay.
I'm using fervor for its other purpose, which is healing.
Quentin just looking at everyone healing themselves.
He is. He is
Listen,
currently
okay.
staring daggers at all these people healing themselves while he has a spear wound through his gut.
Sorry, I was like at 7 HP. My bad.
Oh, 7 HP. We'll try
Hey,
to
you could
keep
have healed
that.
yourself in the break periods, okay? With your magic.
They so
You
wanted
totally could have.
they so wanted you to remain next to the side of the ship and trip you because then they will try to push you into the water.
So I go over and I pat Quentin for a cure light wounds.
Thank you.
Yeah, 9 HP.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I
Are you
didn't think
hurt
it
still?
lacked death
No, I'm
roll.
back to full with that.
are
The
you hurt?
Grindylow are dead.
Alright. Is anyone else hurt? Just so I can use my.
I will tell you, this attack occurred
That's-
like evening time in the middle of the storm, and this storm has been bad. Strong winds, visibility is effectively 0. It's another reason why you didn't see these things until they were like on top of you.
That explains why I swung and a miss because I couldn't see it until I was right next to it.
Yeah, I also assume that wave that hit into Quentin as he killed the thing also kind of knocked into you as you were running up, you know? So it was like a wave over the side, so you kind of get splashed with salt water as you're like trying to go into stab it. Like, God damn it! Alright, why don't we take our first break here, though, because you just finished this up and we can get into what happens next in a moment. But you've defeated the Grindylows that seem to have crawled on board your ship for nefarious reasons in the middle of a storm. Nefariously.
Yay.
Sweet. I can just remove these from the boat. But I will put us to break now.
I eat them?
Only if you're a
2
tiny
HP.
fox.
LD.
Damn it.
Alright,
Oh, cool, too. Alright,
Side
awesome.
so see you in a minute, folks.
I'm all out of abilities now, boys. So if we get attacked,
I still have
today-
spell slots.
I'm
sorry, spells for
Alright,
That's fine.
so, eventually, you will work into the night, because you need to. I will not require extra checks for you because by the time you'll be making your extra check, the ship will be rocked. As,
Hurricane?
I want all of you to roll me reflex saves.
I'm real good at reflex.
Yes! Finally!
Hey, I rolled an okay reflex save.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
hey, Nat. Nice.
LD, what are you doing?
I was alien
Oh,
all
no.
the twenties.
Yeah,
I
cool. We had you work.
27.
Fortunately, we didn't have you working up in the rigging because that would have been terrible. The rest of you are okay. But yeah, cool. You'll take a tumble onto the deck because you're kind of working down with the ropes down there, kind of rolling as the ship will come to a stop. You have run aground on something.
Oh, boy.
Who's the
Is it
dumb
a Kraken?
fuck pilot?
Your ship was blown off course by the storm. You lost control in the storm. The sun,
Much
as
advantage.
the sun will begin to rise, and you will have attempted to get some kind of rest, the tide will kind of go out, and all of you will kind of like take hold of what's going on. You're kind of put to work.
we slept?
Just basically, you did get some chance to sleep. Were any of you fatigued?
We rested.
I wasn't.
Is it enough to heal some hit points?
Probably not enough to heal some hit points.
Okay, I was doing
All right.
Can I
if I'm
memorize
going to bed, I'll
spells
just
or
like
no?
cure wounds myself.
Okay. But
Can I memorize spells or?
you are at a certain point in time in the day, so I assume yes. I'll say this. Okay, you'll get enough sleep, so you can heal up your normal hit points and stuff too. I'll be
I'm
nice.
still gonna heal myself.
Thank you.
That way we don't
need-
have to worry about spells. Also.
Well, yeah, in Pathfinder you do have to sleep 8 hours or whatever. It's
Yes.
not like a set time of day.
8 hours, and then you have to prepare spells.
Yes.
So you need more than 8 hours, technically, depending on your class. Some of them only need like a few minutes.
In the early morning, Mr. Plugg is going to call roll on the crew, just to see what's going on. It will be discovered that 2 sailors are missing. Sandra
Anyone
Quinn
important? Fuck.
and one other. I have the name. Which one it is? Sly Logan. So Slippery Sly.
Oh, that person.
That's good.
Someone
She's
slide.
one of the-
Not the one who like attacked us.
One of the
Yeah,
ones that
yeah.
attacked you,
She's one of
yes.
the 3 that attacked us.
Mhm.
Her John just
Well.
gave Phipps.
That's fine. I don't care if he's dead.
So yeah, so Sly's dead, but Tandra, oh man.
It doesn't mean she's dead. She could have got. She
missing?
could have fallen off onto the coast.
Rip my future wife.
Well, for now, you could look around to see if there's evidence of what either of those things.
Yep.
But for now, though, Mr. Plugg is going to give out orders. He's going to go like, seems we've run aground on a coral reef. There's some damage to the ship down below. We're not in any immediate danger of sinking, but it seems like unless we're going to try to operate the bilges 24 hours a day, which with our crew would be kind of dangerous. All right, you grunts, we're going to disassemble the deck and repair the ship. He's going to turn towards you lot.
Of course.
Oh, naturally.
Well, actually, he'll say, like, seems as though 2 of our kind were washed overboard during the storm. Terrible thing, but we'll have to do what we can. He'll have you sort of get to work before someone comes running up from down below. Bastards, down! You lot! You 5! Alright, I have a job for you. Seems that the water barrel's burst. It's empty. I need you to take the cutter, a couple empty barrels, and get some fresh water from the nearby isle. I don't want anything created through magic. Hate the stuff. And you lot I don't trust.
Is this before or after memorize spells?
This will be after you memorize spells.
Okay. Then I would not have taken that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Repairs will take a day and a half. It's about as how long you've got. At the first high tide thereafter, we're going to set sail. So maybe a little bit more than that. Gives you about 48 hours. Go get some water and get back here. Or we'll leave without you.
I don't believe without any source of potable water.
If he doesn't trust us, why is he sending us?
Down 8 and 7.
He's a dumbass.
Because the adventure map calls for it.
He doesn't trust that food and water created from magic. He's apparently paranoid of it.
He's afraid of magic.
Actually, most pirates are paranoid of magic
yes,
in the
that
world.
actually is.
Yeah.
It's like the canon sound.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So he doesn't
Ah.
trust you to that you. I guess it's not that he doesn't trust you because he doesn't trust you anyway. He trusts that you won't try to cause any issues because he'll probably get everybody else to drink the water with you, kind of thing, So it's sort of like he has the people on board the ship that would drink the water first, and if you were to poison it, they get poisoned first. He's got your friends, kind of thing.
I'm gonna cast poison egg.
I would say I've
Would
played
you like an egg in these trying times?
So let me change maps here.
I'm gonna go grab my Earthbreaker since we're
Yeah,
talking
I-
about
I grabbed my
Welcome
armor.
to Bone Rack Island. You
black
are.
screen.
You should be up in the top corner.
Okay.
Over
Oops,
here,
I
I
see
assume.
some stuff.
Is it
No.
just X, I assume?
No, you are
Oh, this
shift.
Where the boat?
You're at
Shift
C1.
left
Oh.
click.
You only see right now. I will tell you. If you want to do stuff on the boat before you leave, you gather your equipment and stuff, or whatever you're going to bring. And I will tell you when you're in the cutter what you see, what you see right now, because you see something here and you can see something here. Okay.
I want to let the party know that if we don't find any water this first day, I have a spell that brings water to the surface, called Hidden Spring.
Okay.
So I can cast that tomorrow to find. It's like 10 gallons per minute or something like that. It's pretty
Okay.
insane.
You will be given a bunch of barrels, though, to load up with a cutter. Do any of you want to do anything else on the ship before you go?
No, besides my stuff, I'm good.
I will remind you, I did say if you wanted to check around for anything related to Sandra.
Actually, I
No,
will
I-
try to find stuff related to Sandra.
I will.
Perception or survival, just to see if you can find evidence of what happened to them.
I'm gonna pray to Besmara for guidance in finding Sandra, as she's a sister in faith.
Okay.
I'm gonna push the survival button. I added 2 to that.
Okay. You won't find anything.
Okay.
I'm assuming our prayer is going into.
I mean, you cast a spell guidance, right?
Yes.
No. I guess so. I know I can't do survival though. I don't have it.
Well, perception or survival.
Oh. Well, okay.
Or you
I
could,
mean, I
or
can
you could
look
cast the
around.
guidance on someone else too.
Wait, were you trying to like do a knowledge religion
I-
to like pray to
Yeah,
her, or-
I'm like literally praying to Besmara, not like a haha meme guidance. Like my
Oh.
character is on like the cutter or whatever
Okay.
while they're rowing, and I'm.
Well,
Pray.
this would be
I-
before you
I
left the
literal-
ship. This is before you left
like-
the ship.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm not like, to be clear, I'm not like, not the spell. I'm praying for literal guidance.
Rio, do you want to assist Yakul?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because you would have gotten the assist bonus, but not the bonus. Hey, Yakul, you will find signs of Grindylows in areas that you have not fought them, as well as you will find Sandra's holy symbol dropped on deck.
So she was probably pulled over by the Grindylow. That doesn't necessarily mean she's dead. It could mean she's washed on shore. So I will pick that up, and I'll sort of after we're on the cutter, I'll say to the other, I'll extend the holy symbol to the others, and say, "Found this on deck."
I reach for it.
Quentin, I will give you that Grindylow have been known to kidnap sailors to eat them, or later on. So they have been known to kidnap people.
They're
Oh,
underwater.
because I
so
passed
help.
the dungeon check. Right.
Yeah, you rolled pretty well to
Yeah.
know about them. Yeah. They don't always do that. They sometimes just attack ships because they're very horrible, evil creatures. But they have been known to capture sailors, so there is a chance she's still alive. And in their food supply.
Good news is she may not be dead. That's good news. Bad news, they may have kidnapped her to put her in a stew.
Well,
They do that from time to time.
our first priority should be trying to find what you get.
How can
I
do with all
agree.
haste? Especially
Water
if,
won't be a concern. But
Yes, if you can just summon water up, then we don't need to really worry about that at all.
So this, right now you can see the water around this island are crystal clear. Crystal clear. There are coral reefs all around. A big ship like the Man's Promise certainly would berth. But your smaller cutter with its much smaller thing can get between the reefs, which are between 5 to 25 feet between the surface. So even at the lowest point, you can avoid it. You can see that the waters are not calm, though. Like, they're clear waters, but not calm waters, I will tell you. So it'd be difficult to swim in, for sure. A lot of the place is covered in jungle, from what you can see. The two locations that you have a sight on, I will let you know, is from here you can notice that the area of C2 seems to be a large granite rise. It looks like you could perhaps climb up the side of that, and it looks like it would probably be a good view. The sides of it look pretty easy to climb. It's probably one of the... If you wanted to... It wouldn't be a good place to dock your boat, but it would be a good place to get a view, I will tell you. There really isn't a great place to dock your boat. On the other hand, you do see one area that looks to be good to dock your boat. There seems to be a open area right here on C3. That seems to be an area of the shore. It looks as though there might be structures in that area. It's hard to tell from this distance. Because as you see from the thing, 1 square is half a mile.
Or 1/5 mile.
Is it 1/5 mile?
It is
1/5 mile, I'm sorry. So,
That's still pretty big.
yes.
So how many gallons of barrel, like gallons?
A
barrel
lot.
gallons?
I don't know how many gallons of water a barrel holds. I
I
would
could
have to look
probably
up.
go for it.
I could look up Pathfinder barrel and give you an exact information because that is actually something that exists.
I'm
well,
looking it up now for you.
Sure.
I can summon 36 gallons of water.
That is a drop in the bucket, so to say.
Yeah. Not a lot.
No.
I read the numbers backwards. It was 1 gallon every 10 minutes. 10 gallons every minute.
Better
Barrel
than nothing.
holds
Nothing, but
10. I'll just post the totals in chat.
I think we're backwards, Momo and I, on the display.
Are you backwards?
I think so.
Let me check. You are color-wise, but image is fine. I don't know why that's reversed. Let me just check it. Was it just normally reversed, or did I have them correct before? No, the two of you are just reversed for whatever reason. That's
Yeah,
odd.
I just noticed it now. So we've been backwards for 2 hours.
I mean, you've got the images of your characters over top of it, so it's not really noticeable, honestly.
You look right
I
to me,
mean,
you got the name in the
It's the
picture.
coloring that's different. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Each barrel can hold 75 gallons.
yeah, I take Sandra's holy symbol from your vehicle. If you don't.
yeah, if you reach out for it, I will give it to you.
And I will hold it in prayer as as we're on the cutter, I guess.
Okay. So where do you want to go? You can sail around the island too. That is an option. Let me give you a token that can be controlled by everyone.
Well, does Pathfinder have a way to do like religion checks to talk to your god or anything, like to pray to them?
Not to your higher level. There's a
I'm
spell.
a low level shitter war priest.
Yeah, there's a spell at high level.
I'm just going to give you control of the Bodie McBoatface token and
Hell
just
yeah.
put it right there. Anybody can control it. Or you all have control of it right now. That is your boat. Where do you want to go?
I would say it's probably best just to land. Well, because
I say
how much can we move? I guess like what's our movement rate?
I can look up a cutter. Give me a second here.
Right, because if it's like to go around this island, it'll take you 3 hours. Then it might be worth it. But if it's like I'll take you an entire day, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah. Well, you move. It's 1 square is 0.5 miles. So that's not too long. Where are you, water vehicles? Here we go. Which one is it? Cutter. Shelling ship cutter. Oh, I have to. Sorry, I just remembered I have to open the Skulls and Shackles.
Yeah, you'll need the pirate ship ones.
The player's guide has basic information in it too.
Yeah.
I have to open up the player's guide. I
yeah.
forgot they tell me this, which is helpful. Because it's not in the roll 20, unfortunately. For reasons.
No, it's not. You have to buy the adventure path on roll 20.
Well, no, I mean it's not in the. PSFR DD20 out there.
Oh, that one. Yeah. That's
It is
weird
the
that it's not
adventure
there.
Yes, it is very strange that it's not there, but I did not see it.
Well, yeah, Raya will suggest
going.
like
That's siege weapons.
E3 best landing point that we know
I'm-
of so far.
Not suggesting anything, as I am focused.
Quentin would argue for heading to C2 first, because he's pretty good at climbing and can get up and get a view.
C2 probably played my strengths, but
Skulls and shackles. What kind of?
Because there's nothing keeping us from going to C2, climbing up and getting look, and then heading to C3.
Very accurate.
Sure.
Climbing takes decent amount of time.
You have
We have 2
you have a
days.
couple of days. Yeah.
Climbing is
We have
something
2
I'm
days to be
very bad
exact.
at.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Not everyone needs to climb because we can't. We can't really dock the boat there. So some people have to stay in the boat, and other people climb up to get a look and then come back down.
What? This mountain's gonna be like, I guess,
Tall ass cliff.
2/5 of a mile high, 3/5 of a mile high.
That's a really big cliff.
There's
I
probably
don't think it's gonna be that
the
big.
number for it, for how high it is.
It goes at 30 feet, so 3 miles per hour. You can get either by
3
wind or
miles
muscle.
per hour.
Yes.
So that's 15 squares.
Yeah. So you can make it 15 squares in an hour.
We can get there in like 20 minutes.
Let me change some details about this square to
Get
make them
around the
just. I'm just going to change the
equal
square
dot.
grid distance to 1. Actually, point
To get
2
around the island, it would actually take that
miles.
long.
Hey, actually, that could work. Hey, it's 0.2
Yeah.
miles per square now.
So we can get to C2 in half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour.
It would not take that long to sail around the whole island either.
We don't know if the island goes like this or if it more like
Well,
goes like
no,
this.
this
we'll
isn't
know
to go
when
all
we-
the way around. We
Yeah.
go to C2 exclusively just to climb up the cliff. Whoever's good at climbing, take a look, because it's a good vantage point. Everyone knows.
Yes, you can
Yeah,
see more stuff.
I agree 100%. It's smart because it's not like we're in a super rush.
Everyone good with that then?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Then move. But what do you make boat face? Who's climbing up then?
I am.
I have a decent climb in a +4, so it's decent.
Okay. Again, it's about 50 feet high up, but it's definitely not too bad. As I said, like it's a little like you kind of have to like get your boat near the edge and kind of hop off onto some like rocky shore. It's definitely like the boat definitely like you don't want to keep it there too long, you know, because definitely like it would be eventually tattered against the side here, but you can like kind of keep control of it while people are there. Certainly, probably if you left the boat tied up, it would just be eventually dashed upon the rocks. You know, when you have
Yeah,
people
yeah,
there, they can keep
Bad
it
plan.
in check. So I will need climb checks for anybody climbing up.
Okay. Anybody else come up here with me?
I'm good.
What, you don't want to put those arms of yours to use? You did
I'd
fight
rather not.
fine with them the other day.
I'd rather not fall and die.
Fair enough. Y'all cool? How about you?
Yeah. I'll just
Yeah.
get up.
I do
Yeah.
admire that man's brusqueness. Said after you're on the wall and up a bit already.
Yeah, I'm literally just like already like getting ready to climb.
Okay. Give me climb checks, you two. You'll get up there, Quentin. You'll get up there, cool. Okay, getting to the top, to the summit of this fist of rock, you will find there is an old beacon fire up here. It's about 10 feet across, consists of trees, branches, and old ship's timbers, but it is unlit. Seems someone made a beacon here to maybe signal something, but never used it.
Well, can we see any of the rest of the island?
You
here?
can see the rest of the island. You could give me... I will show you the general map of the island if you want to get more details. It is definitely jungle covered, but you will see some things. I want to polygon the other area. Because you can see all... Well, actually, like... I mean, you would probably not see that much. I'm sorry. I was trying to reveal the wrong area. So you can see all the ocean over here, of course. You will be able to see over here if you wanted to sail all the way around, there is some nice beach to land on. You will also see there is a break in the jungle over here. So this is an area of beach which looks like you could also perhaps land your ship on if you wanted to go there. Again, you have no idea what's in the area. There is this weird break in the jungle here. The rest of this is covered with jungle right now. You can give me perception checks to see if you can see more.
Sure.
Okay. So certainly both of you actually will notice some other stuff. You will see that there is something, there is this mountain range over here. Well, actually, I can probably reveal the mountain range and stuff, too. Mountain up here. And there is something up on the mountain range. Seems to be some kind of structure. That's what you can see. But like this down here is very jungly, so it's really hard to see what's in there, you know, this entire area here, so it's hard to do that. But yes,
Okay.
certainly like this is the closest landing spot to you. There is a structure up here, and seemingly some kind of path leading up to it from the jungle that you're getting sight of. This is another possible landing spot, so it's probably close to this one. Again, this is up on a mountain, so hard to say whether there would be water up on a mountain. And then there's this weird open area over here. And that's what you currently have seen. You're not sure what they are. This looks structured more than the jungle. I will let you know that.
Okay. Is there anything up here with us?
Go ahead and make another perception check to look around this area if you want to.
Oh.
Yeah. Rather than looking at the island, search this area.
This area has the beacon fire thing.
Yeah. You don't find anything because I think it's the first one that rolls. You're cool. You want to look around or not bother? You do see Quentin like kind of searching around the area.
I will certainly give it a shot.
I mean, I will give you, because it's a search, you could also just assist Quentin if you want to, which is a DC 10 to give Quentin +2.
I will assist then.
Okay.
Okay.
You do.
Hey,
And Quentin, you will find 6 torches, a pair of tinder twigs in the growth that looks to be have set up for setting this beacon on fire.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just take note of them and I'll point them out to y'all. Cool. If he wants to do anything with them, but I'll leave them there for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave the torches.
And you do have a very good view of the man's promise, may I also note. Obviously. So.
Maybe worth noting that this is here, just in case.
Indeed.
Gesturing to the stuff.
Mm-hmm. It'd be odd for us to need it, but the occasion may come. Good to know it's here.
Okay.
At any rate, I think that's about all we can see.
DC 10 climb to get back down.
Go. Boop.
Hey,
Easy.
Both of you will get back down to the ship.
15s.
Easy clap.
Easy clap. And relay the information to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we should probably try the beach then. If it
I think
looks
that
like a more suitable landing spot.
I mean, again, I will tell you, this is a good suitable landing spot. This is a good suitable landing spot. There are areas that it looks like a boat could be pulled up on.
What are you lot thinking? Do you still want to head back to the other spot we found first? I believe someone might perhaps call it C3.
I will tell you, when it comes to landing spots, there is no difference in that retrospect at all.
Oh, mostly. Aside from there being like potential structures up here.
Yes.
I think the land just south of here. It's a clean beach. We can pull this up, pull the boat up on, and we can head north from there.
Well, we could, but going to that beach also means we don't have as much cover from anyone who's potentially watching. There's obviously someone here, or was here at some point.
Indeed.
And
And
also,
if we go on.
we have to remember our all could also be covered from the 2 that we're looking to save out here.
At least we have to try to assume that they're still alive.
Well,
There's any
one
chance.
we're trying to save. The other I don't much care, to be honest.
She's a person. If she's alive, we'll save her.
Rather noble view. Very well.
Well, I will follow wherever you think we should go. I'm not very good at the
I'm not
decision-making
I'm
aspect.
not a sailor, so it's not my expertise.
Well, Revia, what about you?
She's still focused in prayer. And has
Good
not
talk.
been paying
Glad we
attention.
had this conversation. Always fun to exchange words. Right, I guess the beach it is then.
Which one you're going to?
Guess down here, right?
C6.
From C6. Okay.
Which, hang on. This takes us,
Okay.
5
Bit of time.
miles to 3 miles an hour?
You get 3 miles an hour.
Okay. We've used half of it already. So we've used half an hour at the moment.
Okay, so we pretty much go up to 2 hours total to get to there.
Yeah, we can say it's about 2 hours to get there.
Yeah, about.
So, you arrive at the beach down here, and this nice beach here.
Beach.
Yeah. So you're going to come ashore on a tropical beach. It's white sands. There's palm trees that stretch out for like about a mile or so. Each of the palm trees is about 50 foot high and is brimming with coconuts and stuff. The area is kind of sheltered and stuff, and it's kind of nice. Certainly a lot more calming. There is one thing that you will note in the waters nearby to here, and I will show you this here. Give me a second to allow this to be your journers. There's a strange statue in the water.
Tense, I think you
Can I
might have your
know-
eyes checked. I think that's just a skeleton.
Ah,
That is a skeleton.
it's made of sinew twined. So it's obviously not just a normal skeleton. The sinew has been twined,
Where?
and
is
there are
it
strange
exactly?
I don't
scrimshaws
see-
covering it.
Did you not show the players?
I should have
She did. Did you not show
I
up on
see.
yours?
I see it
also
in
see
the
it.
handouts,
Yeah.
Weird.
but it didn't pop up on the screen.
Where
Popped up
It's
on
out in the
map.
water, like
on
near
the
shore.
water?
Like,
Can I
like the edge,
help?
like getting to the area, like there's like a sandbar or something, like a little farther out, like, you know, that helps, you know, keep the waves a little bit more, like, reasonable here. And it's kind of like attached at the sandbar, kind of floating in the water.
I
Can
think
I-
we'll investigate that if you'd like.
Can I do like a knowledge local or religion on this to identify what it is?
Sure.
Which one? is
Religion,
more fit?
maybe.
Yeah, they're the same check.
It seems to have some kind of religious, like maybe marking a territory.
Do I know any gods that have related to scrimshawing and bones? This is the question.
Probably not off the top of your head, I will tell you. It doesn't. It looks to be probably more cultural related than religious, I will say.
Okay. Yeah. Just as a note, Sandra's holy symbol is around my neck.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do with the Bone Rack Shepherd, as it's called?
I would leave the totem. It is best not to touch the rituals of the shackles.
Fair enough.
I mean, anybody could examine it without messing with it if wanted,
I
if you
like.
wanted to.
I really would like kind of go over to it and examine it.
Quentin doesn't trust it. That's bad juju. He's not getting
You want to make a heal check on it?
Heal check. I can.
Yeah.
You are the carpenter.
Button. It's
Very
22.
easily, you notice that the bones show signs of trauma and gnawing.
Oh, that's interesting.
I've got a jar of dirt.
Why are you collecting sand?
I return.
Weird
to the
feeling
group,
that there's some sort of heart around here.
inform
Um,
the group that the bones have been gnawed on.
old do these rowboats and tents look like?
They're just kind of wreckage, I would say. You know, they're nothing new.
Well,
They're just decorations on this map because it's hard to find a really nice like tropical beach map.
Yeah.
okay, I
Without
understand.
making one.
I comprehend.
So it's not what you think it is.
It's not
This-
to
yeah.
accurate proportions.
It's not to accurate proportions.
This is
Assume
just
that like this
some
is your
garbage on
boat,
stuff.
and there's just some like wreckage on the beaches and stuff. You know, like this.
Yeah.
These aren't complete boats. It might be like pieces of a boat that washed ashore
fluid.
that could have sunk around here or something like that. You know, and yeah. So it's like there is debris because the shackles. You know, but like assume that this one's your boat. I think it's
You said there was some gnawing on the bones.
Yes.
I'm assuming this doesn't like knock any bells of anything for me.
Does it look
Yup.
animal or man?
Does it look animal or person? I mean, I can see the picture.
You do not know.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Again, as I said, it is best we don't disturb the totems of the shackles.
Like, there definitely something chewed on it. Probably something of at least a decent size. If it was something in the water, it probably would have broken whatever that is. So you're assuming it was done probably to the body before it was put out there. I will tell you that much. Whether or not something else gnawed on it after that, well, you know, there could have been some more small fish something too.
Our resident cultist has the way of it. We should not go anywhere near that.
I am no
the bad.
cultist. I am just the priest of Besmara.
Who else do you think here would be the cultist, my dear?
I said I'm not a cultist. I said I'm just the priest of
Oh.
Besmara.
My sincerest apologies.
Of course. I understand the confusion. Those that do not understand religion may see it that way.
Or those who understand it too much.
Right.
Let us
okay.
march. You said there was weird structures down the coast?
There is a weird area of, like, something is different about the plant life, a little farther into the coast, and then there was a structure up on the mountain range, the other part of the island. I will tell you, like, you can notice there's weird litter beneath a couple of these trees, but that's about it. Like, these palms over here have, like, weird litter on the bottom of them.
Like, what do you mean weird litter?
Looks like, you know, stuff that's material from, like, coconuts and stuff.
Interesting.
Okay, that doesn't seem too odd. Like, it seems like
Very
something made with the
interesting.
coconuts.
Something, yeah, it seems like something was working on the coconuts in that area.
Very
Probably.
As Ryo steps off the boat and gets into the sand, he's gonna just kind of shift into this thing.
The fox.
Oh yes,
Come
that's not
floof.
bad.
What does the fox say?
Shut up.
I can tell you all sorts of
Wow.
things it does.
What a rude fox.
I mean, it's been nearly a month. It's the first time you've been on land, so, I mean, it's probably...
It feels good to have sand between the paws.
It feels terrible. I wish I was back on the sea.
Why do you not take this form all the time?
A lot of people are a bit uncomfortable with the big fox monster running around.
I look at the giant dragon.
I
also look at the giant dragon.
I look at you for like a good 10 seconds and I say, yeah, I get that.
Amazing.
Anyway, let us go. Let's head to the mountains. I say. That
There's
seems
a
like
trail
the
up
most
this way. I'll tell you.
the most ominous structure on the island so far.
Yeah, that's a large.
Right. I'm going to take you back to here and tell you there is...
We have to walk.
you can see that there is a... move your boat down here.
A road.
There is a trail this here.
Candace.
Mhm.
While we were sailing, all along this coastline,
Mhm.
did we maybe see any rivers?
Did we maybe
Jungle.
see the
You
coastline?
saw jungle.
Did we perhaps see this void here?
What void where?
The
Oh, sorry.
coastline.
The coastline?
You could just try and polygon reveal just the coast if
Yeah.
it's actual jungle.
Mostly because I just want to know the actual shape of the island.
Yeah.
Polygon reveals way easier to use than the
And it also doesn't keep auto-selecting hide everything for some reason. Fucking little funny hates me.
that's not just you. That's just roleplaying in general.
Hey, coastline.
Coast.
Hell
Interesting
yeah.
island shape.
This coast is made of coast.
All right. So we don't see like an obvious waterfall here.
Uh,
No, we don't.
Exit like the Delta River, the River Delta.
You could
Those are
give us a
pretty big.
perception check to see that.
I will tell you, you probably could notice that, like, this area here seems marshy.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's a sign of fresh water.
Yes.
Or
potentially.
contaminate. I have
Or-
purified water, boys. Let's go.
Hey,
this
no,
is
it's
How
purified.
use
salty
case.
is this water?
How salty is the water?
That's a good question.
It can be purified. Okay, it'll become potable.
Are you
to drink.
sure?
Yeah, I will fight you on
Round
this.
2.
I will turn this boat around
I will die on this hill. We've been
to
through
give you
this.
this argument.
It's better word than Pathfinder.
Yes, I agree.
That's
Maybe
hide
it
area,
doesn't
not
work.
reveal
These are
area.
like structures.
Do you guys want to? Yeah. Do you guys want to head right up the mountain first, or head over to this strange?
This is fast.
Well, are these like? All right,
There
we're gonna-
is actual, like, trails here, but you would have to give me, I think, a survival check to follow the trails. Let me just check to make sure.
It would be a survival check.
Yeah.
I will
Um,
hand over the fancy.
They are not
axe.
difficult trails to follow, certainly, but you still need a survival check to follow them. Like, if you were going to go off trail, it would be much more difficult.
I will hand my fancy axe to whoever is going to lead the expedition into the jungle.
I basically will, unless somebody else steps forward, I'll take the axe and lead the way.
I don't have survival.
I have
My
very
survi-
little of it.
I am untrained in survival, but I have a +2 to my wisdom, so it's not nothing.
I have a +3 to survival, which isn't mine. You know what? You roll and I'll assist.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I could assist as well, depending on how we want to set up the.
If you want to work together and have you three, like, sort of towards the front, you would all be in the front, I will let you know, though, if you're working together to do it.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, we are all the melee ones anyway, so.
So I guess make survival checks to assist your cool.
Does the masterwork axe give a bonus to that roll for cool?
Well, Yakul got it on his own, fortunately, because the two of you apparently couldn't assist for the life of you.
I'm very distracted. Okay, I'm still praying to Besmara under my breath as we march.
You will get to a point in time where the road will... You can head south or continue towards the west.
If we're this close, I would say we might want to check it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Certainly this pathway is... It's kind of like... It's still kind of overgrown, but it looks like it has been used before and it has been kind of like cut through the jungle. How old it is, you're not sure, but certainly it's at least... It seems like it's lost some use, but it hasn't been completely overgrown from time. So, what you will come across is a clearing in the jungle that contains overgrown fields of some sort of corn. The crops have gone wild, creating a high barrier wafting in the breeze.
Okay. So, but it looks like once farms that weren't maintained any longer. And
Yes, let me switch some things over, because I can do this, and hopefully it'll be working. Yes, it will.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I
lovely.
see, I see.
Yes, let me reveal those things that seem to be in this area here.
I see the name of them. I don't like those.
I'd like to go back to the ship now, please.
Yeah, I don't like what bot flies are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, when we see that,
They seem to be some kind of primitive scarecrow that some kind of insects have infested.
I'm not going in there.
yeah, I don't think you need to check this out. It's a
You weren't brave
cornfield.
enough.
Yeah, it's cool.
There is a path that goes through the cornfield.
There's simply corn, nothing else other than corn, and
Well, he's not
it holds no
filling his,
interest.
Hey,
not filling his
y'all
grave as
cool.
you were the other night.
You're cool. You want to just run down the path and check what's down there?
That's why I think you should not. I really advise against that.
Just completely, just
No. I tap you on the back and I give you war mines. All right, for a minute, and
Oh,
with
this
that
is
you can increase your
Vanderbilt.
speed.
Horribly.
You can pick one of those every round.
All right.
For a minute,
Please,
you have-
everybody, put your tokens that are hanging around over here near this
North or
head,
south?
and then
Which
I
end?
will need Yakul to be on this trail here.
This is hilarious.
Winch and am I over here?
You're at the
You have
top.
to right-click and add if you're gonna do initiative. 'Cause I never set the sheet up properly.
Okay. I will have to throw
This
this
is
here.
specifically just for the token.
All right. Let me move you down because I can.
You can.
I'll
click
add your
on the
turret
token
in
and
there
roll
just
for
in
the
case I
sheet.
Oh,
need
I
it.
can? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, cool. Run down here. And when you're down here, let me do something. Let me go to GM layer.
Yakul's gonna be eaten by bots.
This is hilarious.
Boop.
You're cool as such a champ.
Boop.
I hate this.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's
Oh,
not a
Jesus
bot
Christ.
fly.
I was not expecting that.
That's weirder.
You just like as I like crest this area and I see this thing, you just see
Oh no!
me, like
It bursts from the ground, attacking you.
Oh shit. Okay,
That's
well.
fine.
What did you pick on War Minds? Okay.
Well, right now it would have been the base speed. It would have been the base speed thing because I was
All
trying
right.
to just
Well,
dip up and down. So that's not helping me.
let me pop out this character sheet because it's gonna try out
No,
you.
no, you know, you don't need to do that. It's fine. We don't.
Yeah, the bug looks at the dragon is now afraid to
Uh
get to the dragon.
huh.
Because
And my
everyone knows
Knowledge
that the bug-
Arcana on this thing.
Do I have an Arcana?
My flat
I
footed.
see it.
Actually,
don't have
no.
Arcana.
The only one that could currently roll it is the Dragonborn, who's right there. I guess Natili's.
I do not have.
You can give me.
I can roll a perception.
Yeah, roll perception because there's a lot of the corn is really high and breaking a lot of sight, and this
Do I see it?
trail is technically not. Oh yeah,
my
you do.
God.
You notice it. You can see
Okay,
enough
I
of it.
will roll an Arcana.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh my god!
Today
another
is
It's
fucking
it is an
nat 20.
Ankeg.
Jesus.
Oh, that's what they look like in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
It's a what?
I
On-
will
on
say. I will
Subterranean
say what that is.
creature known for dragging things down into its burrows to devour, spits acid, that kind of thing.
They're
Oh,
horrible.
lovely.
I tell people that
Anyway.
in, like an impassionate voice.
What's your flat-footed? You cool? Because it's bursting from the
8.
ground to try to eat you. What?
14.
Wow! It rolls a 1. Congratulations! You are not horribly mauled by it. By
That's
Lucky
hilarious. We all roll initiative now?
Yes.
If I have to. I'll just, for the time being, roll it and then type it in.
You should just be able to click on the token and roll from.
Ah, wonderful.
I had just already put it on there,
All right.
so I would have to. Oh, this one.
Man,
Oh,
the
it's
drag and
funny.
drop
7.
didn't work as well for this. Oh well. Shit, rolled well. Wow.
Yeah, that's not great.
Fuck, it's +0. Roll a 17.
I mean, I would
What
prefer
did
to be going.
dexterity?
What's its dexterity?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was they were both 16.
No, it rolled a 17. It has a dexterity of 10.
Okay.
Anyway, it's gonna try to eat your friend again, because it's honestly surprised you jumped out of the way of a surprise attack. Alright,
Eating our furry.
it'll miss you
Eating our
again,
furry.
because it can't roll for shit, which is good for you.
Probably good.
Yeah, cool. Smash.
Natili's.
We take those dubs.
I'm gonna use my action to tell our dragon man to run away.
Who was assisting the Dragon Man? You
Was
and
not me.
and
Yeah,
Quentin.
I
So
guess I was probably in front because I tapped
So,
him in the back.
yeah, you two are like that then, probably slightly more in the front. There is this head with like insects nearby. It's just like kind of you can see them kind of buzzing around it. It's pleasant.
Probably stinks real bad.
I tell him to run away.
Cowards run.
Well,
I'm happy to be a coward.
are you doing anything else then, or just-
No.
Okay, yeah, cool. What do you want to do? Giant bug monsters burst from the ground, it's attacking you.
I swing around my Earthbreaker and I say just quiet, just loud enough for only me to hear, and I say, "I know run," and then I'm just gonna power attack with my Earthbreaker.
What did you pick with Over Minds? What did you pick with War Minds?
Oh,
don't
then
forget.
Overmind, I'm gonna get the +1 to attack.
Okay, yeah. Just make sure you're keeping track of it. It lasts for a minute. So.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh my
god! What
Jesus.
the?
Oh,
That's
That's
a
a 20 to hit. That's a 20 to
you
hit.
know, casually, right?
Gotta
What?
love those two-handed weapons, baby.
Your damage
Casually,
is as
20
high as
damage.
your attack roll.
I What?
This is why fighters
We're
are great.
level 2!
This is why
What
fighters
is
are great.
this?
It's a fighter.
Power attack is insane.
Power attack is so good.
It's a high-strength fighter with a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Oh
he
my
has a 2d6
God.
weapon, so his max damage is 12. He adds 1.5 his strength. His strength is an 18. That's another 6 damage. So that's 18.
Then power attack gives 2 damage, but that also does time and a half, so it's just 3 damage.
Oh, so you didn't technically roll. You rolled 1 less than max damage. You rolled an 11.
True, yeah.
You have a max of 20. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Power
So,
attack, mind you.
Power
Power
attack is
attack.
great, dude. So good.
yeah. Power attack's really good.
Spicy.
You take a penalty to get that damage, and it's great. All right. Well, yeah, cool. Just thwack that thing. Quentin, you want to do
I'm not gonna
anything?
use Iron, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god. I want to. Quentin doesn't.
If Quentin doesn't, Quentin doesn't need to.
Can I see if I
think our
saw
math
what he
just
just
got
did to this bug?
Give me perception. Actually, you probably don't have a great angle on it, just because, like, you're kind of squished in.
I see it in all of its glory. then.
Yeah, I got a terrible angle on this, so
Oh yeah, you can see that there's something going on there. You know he was attacked. You don't really
damn it.
have a good view of what exactly attacked him.
I told you it was a horrible subterranean creature that devours its
Yeah,
enemies.
these things are basically like on scarecrow type things. So there's like these scarecrows that are like in. Apparently, they used actual dead people in the scarecrows.
That's fine.
he's gonna turn to Revia. Why did you tell him to do this? And he's gonna bolt. Am I able to move the one tile here and sprint down, or?
You could. It would probably be a double move, I'm assuming, because
Well, yeah.
But you can get up there.
It's just usually sprint has to be straight line, but just like
Yeah.
Almost a straight line.
Yeah, you can get there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 50.
I think it's 55 right here. If you want to move it
Yeah,
over.
that would be 55 total.
I could technically
I
run
don't
all the way
End my
across this
turn
map.
by it, so I'm gonna end my turn behind him.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Well, that goes lovely. Well, I don't know what to really do. Can I see it?
From where you
I
are
am?
currently, no.
I don't want to get near this thing.
If you move onto the path,
I
you
mean-
can see it with cover. I will tell you.
It's only 10 feet away.
The thing is very large, but the crops are like super overgrown, so it does have cover against
The
anyone.
range on that crossbow.
a lot.
You're gonna shoot the
80
inanimated
feet.
heads.
I'm not gonna shoot the head.
Come on, shoot the heads.
No. I'm
Great
good.
things will happen for you
Um,
guys.
Well, that tells me they explode
Now,
into.
is this a bait or a double bait?
I'd like to try to get to here if that's possible. Kind of like scooch by.
Sure. Alex can let you by.
I'm gonna just try to shoot this thing with the crossbow.
Okay.
The most would be like 20 feet above it.
Crossbow.
Well, you
Wow.
will critical it, actually, even with its cover. It is still up, but you will, like, kind of shoot at one of its eyes.
Well, I did something.
I will. On my turn.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I
Reggie?
will.
Mhm.
Double move.
Mhm.
And join Yakul's side.
Okay. It's gonna, let me, this, I don't think works, so I've got to, like, open up in the search here. Unfortunately, some things didn't translate when I drag and dropped into the thing here.
Oh, dude, that's the worst. Like the Pathfinder,
Yeah.
like pre-made stuff on Roll20 is like
Uh,
so.
hey, both of you give me a reflex save? Actually, I think all
historically-
three of you. You're here. Reflex save.
Add on.
I'm historically known to be good at
Oh
them.
god.
Nice,
All right.
nice,
All right. Great. Uh-huh.
Know what I did?
nice.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Quentin will make it. Congratulations,
This is
Quentin.
fine. I have no fear.
Congrats, congrats. Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
Shit, I have fear.
12 acid damage. And then,
Just barfed on you.
I mean, Revia, you're cool. You can get tax opportunities. Leave it. Fucking it's leave it.
Absolutely.
power attack that
takes me to 4
fucker.
HP.
Yeah.
My power attack is still going because it's active. for the
Oh,
turn.
and Quentin, you would have taken 6 damage from.
I would
passive.
take nothing because I'm a rogue and I have evasion. Ha
Oh yeah, you have a second level, you get evasion. So yeah, you dodge out of the way of like horrible acid.
I missed it.
All right, it's gonna run away with its 2 hit points. I'm just gonna move it like off to the side.
You
'cause
almost one-shot that thing.
you fucking did. It has 28 hit points.
God.
You did
I mean,
20
I
damage.
had rolled like if I didn't roll a 1 on my damage.
Yeah.
You can chase it still, yeah, cool.
It's underground.
You can chase it,
It's
yeah,
underground.
cool.
Fuck
It
off.
burrows
You can go
underground.
down there, yeah, cool.
I'm just gonna
Is
do
there a
layer
visible tunnel?
GM layer. There you go. It's gone.
Oh, there goes my bolts.
That was glorious, yeah, cool. Let me heal you.
I just
and myself.
wipe the excess like bile and just.
Glare. Intense glare.
I have a
Alright,
great
come-
smile as Yakul has defeated another beast.
Alright, come here.
Ayo.
Here, and I'll drop a cure wound on you, Quentin. Oh, no,
No, I
I'm not
took no
Quentin,
damage.
Rivia. Sorry. I'll drop a cure wound on you, Rivia.
I will tell you, if there was a chance, if if Natilius, you didn't notice it, that Yakul would have just disappeared. Because the cover.
It wasn't
You
very
rolled
funny.
well enough to notice something was going on and could have told like the other, but yeah, it's like it.
Like 27 or something?
Yeah, it can just grab people and disappear because of the cover and like because this path is technically not straight, but it's really hard to make like a winding path that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
it's hard to do that. Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you
I
healed me
basically
for
took
that?
2 maps of fields that were kind of overgrown and just made a space in between them.
Yeah, it's...
I mean,
Sometimes,
it works.
if it works, it works, right? I mean, we
But
had
yeah,
a game
you
that was
defeated the
built on back
Ankeg.
of a generic map.
Hey, I randomly
You
generated
drove it
that.
off,
We defeated
certainly.
We defeated it, okay? We won that combat.
You did. You drove it
We
off. You
did
defeated
win.
it.
We? I think one person won this combat.
Well, no, I think
blessed them.
I did something, okay?
Look, it vomited acid at you and ran away.
Everyone
Look,
could
Do you want to do
Really,
anything
Rio
else
did all
around
your
here?
work.
Do you want to just leave?
Yeah, we
wanna
leave.
be here
I think we should
anymore.
just go, honestly. I don't-
Alright, so yeah, cool. I'm gonna heal you. Here.
We're still in
take-
initiative. I leave on my turn. Okay,
I'll
Are
get
you-
rid of initiative. You got initiative.
Yeah, while we're
you
leaving,
Yeah, I dropped
Are
the
you
blue
or
one.
Quentin still hurt?
I heal
I'm
you
fine.
for 7.
Yeah, I took no damage.
I'm going to move you guys
You're gonna-
back
You're
to
gonna
the
heal
main
for
island.
9, by the way, Rivia.
And then I'll
Yeah,
reveal.
I got you healed me for 9.
I healed you for 9.
Yeah, okay. You get
That's-
healed for
that's
7.
hiding.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
And take another d6.
There you go.
You get
Hey,
healed for another 1.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
hey,
overgrown
I didn't want
farmland.
stupid dice.
We all can't be the best healer that is this.
hey, okay. I don't need that judgment.
I'm gonna. You guys are gonna be the
Use
Yakul
Yaku
token.
as our,
So
token,
your cool
yeah.
token will represent you because he's your
He
mascot.
is, he is our mascot.
As we're
Really?
leaving,
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna pull
Put me
Yakul
on the
aside.
flag, baby.
I'm just gonna pull Yakul aside and be like, remember that conversation we had? This is what I meant. Maybe not listening to everything that one says.
I look back at them and I look at you and I say, "Pirates live short lives. Make it a good story." And I clasp you on the shoulders and walk back to the party.
I fucking
Facepalm.
love Yakul. We
Immediate
got him,
facepalm.
boys. He's inducted into the cult.
And you know what they say: die young, leave a pretty corpse.
I pulled him aside for this.
My spirits are lifted, and I'm like chatting with Yakul on the way now because this was a moment of glorious war, combat.
In Darkest Dungeon terms, Quentin just took a bunch of stress damage.
I can't
You
believe
didn't even
Quentin
get
is
hurt,
going to
which
be
is
the
the best
party dad. Having
Somebody
to stop us
has
from
to
doing
be, apparently.
stupid shit.
I'm surprised none of you wanted to bother the heads and fight botfly swarms.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah,
Thank
no.
you. That
you
sounds
know,
like a nightmare.
I didn't want to
Like,
enter the place at all. You forced me to by saying, "Put your token here."
Everybody else was there. You were with the group.
You got peer pressured into it.
I was dragged into the fields of doom.
I guess we do wanna.
Go mountain.
Yeah, we're going up the mountain.
Okay, you will go up the mountain. Let me.
Do you want more survival checks or?
Sure. Give me another survival check. You're cool. You get your survival check, and someone else can give you assistance.
What's my survival? My
Hey,
survival's
I
good.
can help you set, right?
I'm okay. Look, your
I'm not
cool's
gonna
good. Quentin
Not
does
gonna
help.
Yeah, you know what?
Revia does not again. But
I'm just chatting at Yakul in his glory.
Rivia starts walking backwards the other direction.
Oh, that's the wrong
Revia's
way.
walking in front of y'all cool, but walking backwards so she can turn around and talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm moonwalking, to be clear.
just reveal that. There's the road.
There's a special gift I get gifted from Best
It's,
Buy.
yeah,
Oh,
Devout
no,
Worship
those
gives you
patrons.
the ability to move like a glitched video game character.
Are you sure
His
you don't get like a
T-pose.
song and dance as well?
So
No, that's when I die and become a bard.
overland music activate as you head up that way. And you
No.
arrive. Yeah. You are down here in the corner.
Alright,
This looks nasty.
beautiful token here.
So you find what appears to be a well-built timber stockade surrounding a small lodge in a jungle clearing. Vines wrap and strangle a great tree that rises next to the lodge, blocking light from above, and beside it is a bubbling spring.
Hey,
Oh,
that's something we need. Is it someone
whoa!
who's
It's
resistant to
bubbling.
poison?
Like bubbling up from the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just bubbling.
Those are
Boiling?
bubbling.
Yeah,
Like,
just boiling water.
I can in the morning I can check if there's disease or poison in the water.
I would like to note that this spring is all the way up a mountain and carrying a bunch of barrels up here, and then filled barrels back down would be rather time-consuming and.
I think we should see where this leads. As this, I assume this is like an actual.
It
Like,
it kind of
like stream,
it breaks down
right?
into the jungle somewhere and doesn't go out at shore, I would tell you. So
Goes back underwater or something.
yeah, it goes like back underground or something. Yeah.
It's certainly an option, but it's one that I believe would probably take far too much effort for us to make use of.
Like this looks just by looking at it, it looks like water that probably does not need magic or anything. Now the stockade itself, the wooden stakes are 7 feet tall, so it is open pathway, but these are like 7-foot tall sticks that are blocking the way.
Yeah, cool. If you just stand on your tippy toe, you can see past the stockade, right?
Yeah.
Wait, how tall are you again?
6'6".
Oh damn!
You see a
God,
cool
you're
on the
big.
map, and there's a who am I missing?
Yeah, it's 5'10".
Fun fact, that's my real life height.
Oh no, we had him.
Oh, shit, too tall.
Who am I missing? Quentin.
Imagine having height.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine not being 5'6" in real life.
There you go.
I can't. I'm 5'7".
Hey, 5'6" club.
But yeah, no, it looks like the spring is coming out from inside the stockade.
Let us be careful here.
Oh, now you're cautioning. Now you're cautioning carefully.
I will look at the others, kind of taking the a hint from of Quentin's frustration with my barreling into shit last time, and I'll say, "Do we want to investigate?"
I forgot to show you this. I had a better picture of it. There you go.
Brown
Oh,
bug.
that is horrible.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, cool. You're tall enough to take a peek over the wall.
I look over at the stakes and shrug and say, "Yeah, I guess." And I walk over and I will just like peek over the wall and see.
Yeah,
if I
there's.
can see-
Give me a perception check. Okay.
Figure it's best just to like little dragon head peeking up top.
Okay. So certainly you can notice there is some kind of structure in here, like a smaller building. There is certainly a pool of water that seems to be bubbling up with a stream. You can see like it's got like little like bubble coming out of the top of like the water, the spring coming kind of popping out of the ground. You will also notice that on the southern wall, like around this area, there is a spyglass fixed. There's a spyglass in the wall, and it does seem to be fixed in a direction. You can tell that it's fixed from just looking at it.
Oh,
it's on the inside.
It's on the
and where
inside,
is it?
pointing out.
I will.
So it's pointing out to the south somewhere.
I will. As Yakul's peeking over, I'm slowly approaching and peering inside.
Yeah.
If it doesn't seem too dangerous, I'm gonna take
I'll
a
just put
step
your cool right
inside.
here. Yeah, your cool's over here.
I'm chilling out with Yakul.
If If nothing happens,
How
I'm
tall is
gonna.
this wall?
7 feet tall. DC. It's like you could climb over it if you really wanted to.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna. So where's the spyglass?
It is right in this area here.
I will slowly approach. And
Okay.
if I make it
I'm
unhindered,
gonna follow along behind, but on guard, like not looking where she's going, keeping an eye out everywhere else while I follow her.
I'm gonna peer into the
Hey,
spyglass.
pause for a second.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
It's fighting time.
I have no fear. Oh,
You know, last time you said I have no fear, it was immediately
Not
followed
that
by
good.
I now have fear.
No, it
So
wasn't. I have fear nothing.
let me reveal what these things look like because they will be attacking.
I thought that's a chonker.
Hey, look, it's a choker. Okay, it's a nice
Vine
necklace.
chonker.
It is a
This picture is so tight.
it's just a very tiny picture. It's not a great one. Look, if you look up Vine Choker, maybe you can
we'll
find it.
look at
It's a
some art
very
of it after
it's
the
a
combat.
it's a non-subterranean version of the Choker, effectively. It's a jungle version of one of them, so they live above ground, unlike their subterranean cousins. Anyway, they will attack from their hidden position above, where they were camouflaged in the trees because
Oh, Rip Clinton.
delicious human food. I mean, this one's probably going to be attacking Yaku.
This is a liquor.
Yeah, but what do I see in the spyglass?
Oh yeah, sure. You can make your check in the spyglass. Make a perception check. Okay. Then right now all you can see is that this looks to be focused on a cove in the distance,
Oh.
and you can see a pair of grindylows cavorting in the water of the cove.
Those are the squid things?
Yeah, the squid goblins.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We
Noted.
need to go there.
Yeah, that's it.
To the
Immediately
south.
noted.
Yeah.
I'm about to like say something and I turn around and I
Whoa,
see this.
fuck.
Do I at least prevent getting surprised because of my caution coming in and keeping an eye on this direction?
They're in the trees.
Fuck.
They're in the
They're
trees,
above
man.
you. Yeah,
God damn it.
They're in
Yeah.
the trees.
they are indeed in the trees. Let me make sure this is on
Game over, man!
screen.
Game over!
It is on
Alright, I
screen.
just pushed my initiative button.
Let
I
me-
don't expect cowardice out of you.
Let me
4, nice.
open on
You know, the worst part
handouts.
of this double click thing is I get to see a roll that would have been better.
I rolled
We're good.
Pop out
another
the
low
sheet.
initiative. Let's go.
Yeah, it's kind of beneficial for me as a support.
Boop.
Candace, can you change my initiative? I can't. It won't let me.
Your
it-
first
it
was
jumped at that
13.
time.
Okay.
Oh shit, Achilles.
Well, Antilles, well, they get a surprise round. So one is gonna surprise tentacle from above.
Did you close the tracker?
Oh, did I
He
close
did.
the tracker?
He closed the tracker.
Okay, I closed the tracker.
It's fine, it remembers.
Yeah.
It's just like all of a sudden it was gone. Just like, is that me or?
So
I'm sorry, I forgot to roll into initiative.
flat-footed
Oh,
for Quentin and flat-footed for Yakul.
Yeah.
Quentin, what's your flat-footed?
It's minus dex bonus, right?
Hey, you're not tentacled from above. I rolled a 10.
Is that all they have? A 10?
I rolled a 4 and it had a 10. If you look
Oh,
at there.
okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. What is your flat-footed
Just
AC?
14, baby.
It will hit you with its tentacle from above. It is 10 feet above you in the trees. Take 6 damage, and let me try to do this here. What is your CMD?
That is a 18.
And it will not grapple you with its tentacles. You'll be able to, like, its vine kind of reaches down and kind of hits you with this, like, tentacle-y hand that smacks into you. But you manage to, like, knock it off of you before it, like, chokes you. As I said, though, they are 10 feet above you in the trees. They have reach. So, yeah, cool. What do you want to do? It is out of reach of your melee attacks currently.
Hold on 1 second, just because I have to double check if the damage increase. Because I'm going to use my breath weapon on it.
Oh yeah.
And a
Let's
breeze of
go.
fire.
2 character levels past, so I will not get it. It's only 1d6 right now, unfortunately. but it's something. So I'm just gonna breathe fire onto this thing.
Oh no,
and
the
it
tree.
needs to make a it needs to make a reflex saving throw. DC. Sorry, DC 15.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, let me roll a reflex for this dude. Wow.
Nice.
Whoa.
He will still take, I believe, half
He's
damage.
taking 2 damage.
2 damage.
Fire
I just
damage?
yeah, fire damage. I just let out this like just this burst of fire at him.
Let me just check if he's got any. No, the variant doesn't make it vulnerable to fire. It just is. It just blends in.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's something.
It's basically just got like camouflage. It's not actually made of vines. It just lives in vine areas where it hides. Okay, Natilius.
It's time, boys.
Magic
No.
or gun?
I walk up over here.
Uh-huh.
I
The
gotta delete my
magic
little
of
circle,
gun.
Uh-huh.
and I pull out a gun.
Oh shit!
What the fuck's
And I'm
a
gonna
gun?
shoot
Yeah, what the fuck's a gun?
and shoot this thing.
You know what a gun is. They're around. Firearms are around. The one dude was
Does that
shooting.
exist?
Guns in my
What is
fantasy
bang
game.
Uh-huh.
What is its flat-footed AC? Because it's within 20 feet.
You mean it's touch AC?
Touch AC, whatever.
13 counts as its touch AC. Congratulations.
technically hit then.
Blammo.
Yes.
So yeah, Natilius pulls out
With this
a
one
gun
or this one?
and just fucking. I was one next to our rogue here,
Yeah, okay.
and just fucking shoots this thing.
Okay.
Normal gun.
It's a normal gun.
Yeah, normal gun.
It's certainly surprised as it's got normal gun.
And I
Probably
pull it
very
out,
loud.
boom, and then I, put it away basically.
Only good for one shot.
That's my turn.
The badass moment. You shoot and then you're like, shrug, puts the gun away.
I mean, I think it takes like a
All right.
round
I'd love to see an animation of
so
that. Just her striding up all
Quentin?
confident. Bam!
Quentin's getting tentacled a few times.
Yeah,
I think Quentin's probably into that.
Ooh.
not this way.
What's your AC?
relay. Oh no.
17, you hit with a second. And of course you hit with a 7, so I'm half dead again.
Rogue, that's rogue, baby.
Are you flat-footed?
Hasn't acted
I-
on this turn.
I am still flat-footed. Never mind, you hit with both of those. I have 1 HP.
Okay.
Fail.
What's your
My
CMD?
turn.
It's a 15.
Then yes, I do add a bonus to grappling, but it doesn't get that. So, hey, you don't have to worry about taking constrict damage and being strangled. Well, the strangling only makes it that you can't cast spells when it's got you.
Nah, if you don't need verbal components or some. Oh wait. Or some.
It's gonna kind of like shift through the trees. It doesn't have you grappled. Oh, actually, it hit you twice, and I only rolled one maneuver, right? Yeah. So I rolled the second one.
No, go fuck yourself.
Okay, it's gonna shift
not
over
happening
here,
today.
so it can threaten this person too. Because it seems to have this quickness that it can move about the branches and attack more people from above.
That's weird.
Yeah, it
Out
says
of range.
what?
Can I hit it from here? Just as a question.
It's 10 feet above you, so it's got reach on you, and you are out of its reach. Yeah, it's using its ability to be above you to attack. It's gonna attack you cool over here and see if it can grapple.
Forward, bitch.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Okay, well, I think it hits you twice. Wow. And that does not grapple you, and that does.
Yes, it does.
So you will take constrict damage since it made a successful grapple on you, as it's now choking your neck, so you cannot speak right now if you wanted to speak. As you take
I'm
another
at 1
5.
health.
Oof.
EPK encounter? I mean,
Quentin.
I can't hit.
Bye!
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't hit it, right? So what the fuck are we supposed to
Yeah.
do?
Revia.
I can't hit the creature. It's 10 feet above me, right?
Yes. Currently it's 10 feet above you. In the trees.
You know, action.
Mhm.
Disengage.
Okay.
Okay, to make it clear, I disengaged.
Yeah. I figured you did.
And I move, you know,
All on the floor.
30 feet that way.
Okay.
And, I swift action, casting myself Shield of Faith.
Okay. Oh, well, this one also moved here to be all mean and threatening.
Well, that's fucking prick.
I know, they are kind of pricks.
Um,
They are higher CR than the Ankag combined. I'll put it that way. This is a tougher fight than the Ank, but you nuked the Ankag.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem is that really you can only hit it with ranged weapons unless we can get to like a position. But
You use my kryptonite.
I mean, there is something that Yakul could do.
you can jump.
There's a couple of options I was thinking of, but I
Did you say yump?
He could jump. Listen, he's like
Jump.
7. He's like 6 and 6.
You can also partially climb up that wall and try to balance on the stockade wall.
I think Discord just cut out or something because I didn't hear the j for jump. I just heard ump.
Well, he can ump it.
Yeah, he can up it.
I can really ump them up.
Did I got rid of this thing. I keep
Ump
getting rid of the
jab,
turnover
ump
somehow.
them up.
question. How high up is this thing? First off.
It's like
10
10 feet. I will let you know everybody is everybody was threatened because it does have 10-foot reach. So.
Oh, it's wonderful.
If I move here, am I still threatened? With a 5-foot
Yes.
step?
I will tell you, this spot will not be threatened. One
The
back from
problem
it.
is, I need to touch a dragon to heal him.
Yeah, it would technically still be threatened there.
Yeah, it's within 5 feet.
Because, well, technically no, but it has reach, so that's why.
Yeah, because
It
it's.
can't swing because it's grappling me.
Oh.
I don't think that he can take attacks of opportunity while he's grappling unless he releases the grapple, though.
That's true. So yeah, it couldn't. It is grappling him. You could. It doesn't look like it. You're very correct. It could take a penalty, but it's too busy choking
I'll move
a
over
dragon.
to here.
It's called a choker.
A 5-foot. I'll move to like here.
With the
Right.
big choke.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the big dragon, man.
Actually, I'm sorry. It would not have moved anyway if you want to stay in your spot because I realized if it's choking you, it doesn't need to move.
Yeah.
The other one moved because it wasn't choking someone.
I will attempt to Cure Light Wounds.
Big rolls.
8 healing.
It's
Actually,
big.
pretty good.
Mhm.
That is my action.
Okay.
I'm going to use the dragon as a shield.
Okay. Yeah, cool. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I'm going to try to climb up this wall. And basically I want to balance it on this thing and swing at him if possible.
You could not swing while grappled, but something you can do that I would allow. You have a bite attack. You could try to bite it because it is grappling you with its limbs.
Could you try
Oh,
to pull
Even if it has
Punch
reach
it.
on you, if something's grappling you and it has your arm on you, you got a natural attack or something like that, you can attack it back.
Yeah, the only thing is if I could try to like wrestle with it, but the thing is while it controls the grapple, it's going to be able to deal me crushing damage. Which
Yes,
is
but I'm saying you
more
could just make your bite attack instead of your because
Yeah,
you can't hammer it while it's grappling you. Is the only thing.
I am going to power attack with my bite.
Okay.
Yeah. Crocodile munch.
Oh no.
That's still 9 damage if you hit.
I know, but I need to hit. Oh, that's rough.
You need to hit.
Yeah, so that's a miss.
Natilius.
I'm gonna step slightly away,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna begin reloading my pistol, which takes an action.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
Oh, yeah.
Rutro.
Yeah. No?
And no.
No.
I'm gonna roll this on a dragon. Yes. So you will take 4 crushing damage, and it'll probably. That's probably what it's doing. It's just choking you right now and maintaining the grapple. I mean, honestly, it could thwack you with its other tentacle, but it would have a penalty. How smart are you? You're okay smart. It's gonna try to thwack, but not grapple Rio. It's not gonna try to grapple a second person, but it's gonna try to thwack you with its tentacle.
That hits.
Yeah, so you'll take 6. It'll kind of whip out a tentacle at you, but it's not gonna like try to.
Does it have the range for that? Because isn't it like 10 feet?
Oh,
up?
I don't. Yeah, I'm way more than 10 feet away from it.
If
You are
it's 10
correct.
feet
Oh, it
up-
might be 15 feet away. Then I guess.
Yeah, I think with the upward, it's probably a 15.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would have to be level with you, right?
That's true. It could be on top of him, but it's not. I have to look up something for grappling. I don't think it could move.
I don't think a creature grappling can.
You can release a grapple as a free action. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Where are you, grab?
Oh, you can move. You can move both yourself.
Since it made the check, it's gonna. I'll just say it just moves above you. So it's right now it's above it. So I'll just say that. So
Cool.
Now it's better than it's like this area.
Yeah. It won't attack you though this turn because it used that to maneuver, so it could get close to you basically. So it's like it used its action to basically not only strangle because it got that, but then it actually like used it moved itself in position, so it's like threatening more around it now or something to say. Okay, Quentin, what do you want to do?
That's about it.
Okay,
Little busy here.
I can't do anything.
you could chuck a dagger at it.
Yeah, you could eat a dagger.
Yeah, I'm not getting close enough to chuck one of my kukris.
Okay.
Can you even throw those?
Not
Daggers.
well, no, they're not proper throwing weapons.
Oh.
And while I can technically shoot my bow, it's shooting into melee on both, and I don't have many arrows.
I look to Tilly's. You think you can kill it as I start doing my actions? I will.
I have no idea what these things are.
That didn't answer the question. I will. It's 10 feet above me.
Mm-hmm.
If I try to climb up, I'm gonna be provoking an OA.
You will, but you can get up to like its range.
But this is like a lost fight.
Yeah, this is called We Leave.
It's called We Can't Leave.
We can't Oh.
Can I? So, could I potentially like? I have a rapier. I can't like cut off the strands holding him, can I?
No.
Rapiers can technically in real life.
But I couldn't like cut loose Jakkul's grapple, right?
No, not really. I mean, I think you can make a grapple to attempt to break a grapple kind of thing, but it's...
But there's no way I'm beating its like CMD, I guess, right?
That is the question. You do not know.
But +1, I'm gonna say I probably won't.
+1 is not a lot, so it's kind of difficult. It is an uphill battle. Not impossible, but an uphill battle. I will certainly tell you that.
I will use my move action, or I'll use my action as a disengage.
Mm-hmm.
And I will back up 15 here.
Okay.
And then I will like 20, 30. And I'll say back up if you can.
Okay.
We have to get away from the trees.
Okay, good call. Rio.
Where is it exactly?
It's now technically above Yakkul. It used its
Technically
action.
here, right?
Yeah.
Who can bonk you?
So it got to possible bonking range. You could take a 5-foot step back
I'm
and get
gonna
out of
5-foot
it.
step back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt something.
I'm gonna shadow dog on the tree.
No. I'm gonna attempt something that might make it go do something else instead of strangle someone.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to murderous command it.
Alright, let's give it a will save and see how it rolls. It fails.
Signature spell, baby.
Okay.
It must now attack its nearest ally.
Yeah, cool.
Well, I'm gonna bite it.
Yes.
I believe power attacking, so it's 15 to hit.
You will not hit it with 15.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Oh, yikes.
that's a roughie.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's my whole life.
Natiles.
I have the power of gun again.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and shoot it with my gun.
Okay.
Oh god! Unfortunately, I rolled a 2 for damage.
You still hit it, that's for sure. It got gunned.
Ammo.
Yeah. So another explosion of gun, and then because it's not within range because it's 10 feet up.
Oh, it's certainly within range of you. You're
Like,
15 feet
it's
away.
10 feet up, though.
Because it's 10 feet up, it's
Yeah.
not in range.
Yeah, it's within range of your gun for touch, but it's not within range.
yeah,
of
no,
getting
not
I mean,
range
for
for attack.
attacking me
No,
if
it's
I
not
want.
within range for tech. You're 15
No,
feet away
'cause-
technically.
Because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go over here,
Mhm.
and that's my turn.
This is going to release you. Cool. Move over here. I will have it go first. It will not hit its ally. I'm gonna roll something here.
It's good. It's low. That means it's gonna fight back its ally.
Yeah. It's gonna hit the other guy then for a bit. They don't hit each other.
They can kick our ass.
Quentin. All right. Yeah, continue to cough and bleed. Gotcha. Revian, you want to do something?
How's your cool looking?
Rough.
Rough.
No, that's a dog. You're a dragon.
Sorry, rough.
Disgusting.
I look to Ryo. I say run out of the trees, and I'm gonna run down to Quentin,
Okay.
and I will tap you for a.
Please be big. Please be big.
I don't know if I want to use. I'll give you my 1d6. Actually, you need the HP.
I very much need the HP.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sacrificing
fine.
my spell slot for you. Okay. Be
I'm
appreciative.
doing it for
bitch.
you.
Okay. Be appreciative.
I swear to God, I'm not following you anywhere from now on. You can go in there and take the hits.
This is on you. Okay. And I just,
Oh my God.
you should have been watching the trees. I don't know what you're doing.
Canonically, people don't look up. It's the rule. Have you
Yeah,
played video games?
people can't look up.
It's physically impossible to look up.
Dragon.
Rio, what do you want to do?
Right. I gave you a chance. It's time to leave. I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
I say that to you afterwards. I just kind of walked away.
Yeah, cool.
Please leave.
Please leave.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to play the character.
I will
Wait,
shoot you
wait,
when
you're
my
cold
gun is
blooded.
reloaded.
I'm going to climb up the wall.
Oh,
Your
my
leader said to
fucking-
retreat.
All right,
okay?
make a climb check.
I even called for the retreat.
Don't run.
Oh,
This is a tactical retreat away from the trees to fight them
it's a
uneven.
tactical withdrawal.
Okay. I need that climb
He's
check.
climbing up into their own.
I need a
turret.
climb check followed by an acrobatics check,
Comes
and
back
then
with
you
a flamethrower.
Yep.
later.
Okay.
Oh,
Please
there's the
give-
climb.
Yeah, climb's great. Acrobatics, that's good enough. You want to make your attack roll on the one of them?
Yeah, this is going to be Earthbreaker
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, please.
You'd be like here, yeah.
Yeah, you're right there.
Well,
This was not the greatest decision.
I tried.
Natilius.
I tried.
I reload my gun.
When you're
I
playing
look in-
intelligence, sometimes you just got to go for it.
I respect it.
I do respect it. However,
I'm gonna
How long does it
roll-
attack its friend?
I'm
One
gonna
round,
roll
right?
something. Yeah, for a round.
one
it does.
round, but it might also be stupid.
But the other one,
The other
Might
one might
be
really be
They,
dumb.
they might be
Uh,
stupid enough to keep fighting each other.
I'm gonna roll something here. Just it's gonna be a lot easier for it to. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
That's a -1, baby!
Yeah.
Let's see what the other one gets.
Five!
Okay.
they're
Wow.
bickering.
Rio, the secret MVP of the party.
Yeah,
dude.
they're pretty dumb, so they're kind of bickering with each other.
Yeah, with the Dragonborn standing there.
Yeah,
I mean, the beggar
he
board
missed.
missed.
He missed.
Hey,
yeah.
don't mention it. Just let them fight.
Uh-huh.
Let-
Shh, shh, shh. I see your mouth. Just
No, the monsters kind of gotta act like monsters. Okay, we're gonna respect y'all cool acting like y'all cool.
This one's gonna like acrobatics away as they're kind of hissing at each other and hissing at you too. It seems like they're communicating some way. I'll give you it for free sense motive. They're patching it up this turn, even though they're stupid.
Had a rough spot. in the
They
relationship.
actually speak a language, so they can communicate
Ooh,
briefly.
what kind of language is it?
It's undercommon.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yes.
I know a lot of languages, but that's not one.
I'm assuming even though they've adapted to the surface, they still speak the same language because
Probably.
that's just easy.
Yeah, or they would speak Sylvan or something.
Quentin, you want to do something here? You're less bleedy out. That's good news.
you thick-headed fucking scaly man. Short bow, please. There's a 20.
Which one you hitting?
Closest one to me.
Okay. You'll shoot it with an arrow.
He's in panic mode. Target the closest thing.
Yeah, Revia.
You know, how you can throw normal daggers, right?
Sure.
You can throw normal daggers.
Yeah,
the range
there's
is
a range.
15 feet.
Scarbo.
Pretty
15
bad.
feet. So if it's 10 feet up, I would have to be within.
I have a dagger in my inventory and it says 10.
This would be.
You can throw it from farther away with a penalty. Like you could throw it from like
Yeah.
this space right here at -2.
Maybe a -2 at 20, I think.
I will. I'll take my turn. Running this way. I will then. Action, and I'm gonna try to climb the wall up.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, climb.
The cult leader and. The
I can't let my buddy die. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's crazy, and I'm crazy too.
I gave him a chance.
It's a climb check,
Yeah, climb check.
not acrobatics.
That's acrobatics to stay on top of it.
It's after.
I
Oh,
do not
well.
climb.
Yeah.
You do not climb it.
I rolled a 2. I will never roll well on anything other than diplomacy.
Apparently. Rio, are you doing anything?
I could actually do something, but how many spells do I want to spend on this fight?
So,
I fired 2 bullets. That's pretty expensive.
I'm gonna summon an eagle made of shadow.
Shadow Eagle. Damn it, I have to
No.
give you an eagle sheet.
Yeah, you do.
Use the one from the one I used Tuesday.
No. I'm not gonna talk about that one.
I have to also get the shadow template up because it alters things.
It alters the deal. Pray it doesn't alter it further.
I can summon. Just gives it more fucking strength and stuff. And also I had to put my augmented summoner stuff into it.
I gotta start thinking about how I'm gonna play this, depending on how things go.
I'm just gonna post this in chat so I can read it easier.
Yeah. All players. That's good. You and Rio. Cool. Save changes. I'll worry about eagle. And then we'll go to the sheet. And we'll just drag and drop this. Oh shit, that's right, I have to not have the eagle popped out, and I had it popped out. Of course it did, and that's foolish of me. That's what I need to open as. And now it's an eagle. Sweet.
Put it there. It does things like slap.
Okay.
I actually need to look at what it does, because it does do something special that may help.
It does eagle powers.
It does have a talon. It has talon bites. I need to just quickly alter it.
Full round attack with talon and bite.
It can full round attack with talon bite.
It has +4 strength currently.
Ooh.
So I don't know how to get that to do that stuff.
Let
On
me
the street, with buttons, and we'll do it manually.
No, I can quickly do this here.
It has +4
strength.
strength.
You will. I think you'll actually have to manually alter its numbers because it doesn't calculate stuff. But I can quickly.
It is also in shadows from the tree.
Well, you'll just have to click the buttons. Don't worry about it. Okay, so it like summons forth from shadows in the tree. It's an eagle of doom and shadow.
Also, because it's in shadow currently, it has 20% concealment.
Ooh, nice.
It's gonna try to slap with some talons and bite.
Sweet.
I would just roll all the attacks for a full round. For this.
Yeah.
Okay, so. So I'm assuming none of this.
The talons will. Does it have 2 talons or 1 talon?
It just says 2 talon on the sheet.
So I think that you should be able to attack twice with that.
Okay.
Let me
So
just
yeah,
check the eagle sheet.
I don't know how Pathfinder wants.
Yes, it does have 2.
You can double talon and bite. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, eagle can do a lot.
Well, we'll have it do
Animals
that.
are weird like that.
Well,
Anyway,
The 1 talon.
the +2 from its strength bonus, which we didn't include in, will make the 1 talon hit for 6 damage.
Hell yeah.
So an
And
18
that.
will hit it. Yeah.
There's a horrible shadow eagle emerges from the tree and just starts clawing this thing.
Yeah. Shadow Eagle. Nice. That's a pleasant thing. Yeah, cool. They're technically slightly out of reach, but doesn't mean you couldn't hit them by doing something cool.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think.
Flying maul.
Am I looking at taking falling damage if I do that?
Probably.
Yeah,
Well, it's only it's 7 feet up.
You
there,
could
right?
try to acrobatics to prevent some of it.
Doesn't fall damage only start at 10 feet?
You only
I
live
mean,
once.
you're
I'm gonna-
jumping.
I'm guessing
I'm
with
gonna
him
try to
jumping
jump
up, it'll be
in.
10 feet.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna try to jump at this.
Okay.
At this thing.
Just like leap
Is
through the
there
air.
like a jump skill?
I'm not even having you roll it. Just roll an attack and it'll be
It's
cool.
only a 5-foot jump.
It's a 5-foot jump. It is athletic.
Please.
Oh!
Well, you
Yeah, it
don't
doesn't
critical
confirm.
it, but you like leap through the air and just drive it down, smacking into it. Do you want to try to have the acrobatics or just take the fucking fall damage?
I'm gonna try
man.
acrobatics 'cause I have 5 life. I need to.
Oh my
Okay.
god, wait, what the
Roll.
fuck are you doing?
Oh my god!
Oh my.
You just like
not
whack
doing
down onto it, and then you like just like drive your hammer down, leaping across, and you kind of like knock it into the sidewall and use it to like drag yourself down the wall. So it's like dragging its corpse all the way down as you're kind of riding it, just like whacking your hammer down, like kind of sort of almost surfing on it down the
It's
wall
like
to the
this-
ground.
It's like the shield skateboard from Lord of the Rings, but with a dead body.
Yes, it's exactly like that.
Oh my god. I wish you confirmed the crit because that was 28 damage. And that was a
God.
low roll.
18
wasn't
is
it?
still
this point,
enough to
Y'all
kill it.
cool gets captain, period.
At the very least, puppet captain.
Yeah.
No, that's
acting
puppet captain.
That's
That-
very
that-
dead. All right, Natilius.
He's the fighter.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just look at
Alright.
the other one. I look at the other one and say, one more.
So I guess I'm gonna go here.
and shoot.
I guess I'll try and shoot again? I mean, let's go.
Guns.
Knock down.
Blast him.
Gun!
Started blasting.
You gunned it.
Boom! For
You really
5.
Gunned it up, dude.
Blarg.
Yeah!
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
I blow the smoke off with a gun.
You like
I'll
just
admit
blast
that.
into it, like as you just see it go, "Ah!" and, like kind of just fall from the trees, just with a thwump on the ground.
That was expensive. Let's try not to find anything else like that
The
again.
eagle
I-
briefly sort of lands on Rio, and Rio says something to it in the end that I don't think anyone can understand.
I don't.
I pat you, Yakul. And you
And then the
you
eagle dissipates.
take 5 HP.
Hell yeah. Bring me up to 10.
I point in the direction of the with my innate direction sense. I point in the direction of the cove that I saw the goblin squids. The creatures that attacked us in the boat, they're down that way.
I just sort of like take a moment to like stretch out my shoulder and I say, let's go get him. And I'll look over to Natalis as I walk by and I'll say, you are a great warrior. Good
Really?
Okay, are you heading there directly, or doing anything else while you're here? Just as a question.
I would say we should go as fast as possible.
Okay. I will then move here, and what I will do is reveal the southern tip of the island. I will also
D
reveal polygon reveal.
for don't go here.
Full of horrible monsters.
Pretty terrible monsters.
This island has had
There
nothing
you
but
go.
terrible monsters.
Listen, we're always safe as long as we have a fighter, okay?
But I think we should end it here before you go down into D. Because
Hey.
I think I could use the D after this.
There's so many resources.
those chokers were apparently meaner than we'd think.
That was rough.
Remember when a bunch of skeletons almost killed me? Anything is deadly in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
If they hit for one, if they landed that grab, I was dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roughy.
So, hey, you
Jesus.
defeated the vine chokers, though.
Go team.
Ted, I'd like to point out that every single hit you've made on me has been a 7, Every single one of them.
This is
I've only
your
been hit. I've only been hit 3 times in this entire game, and every single one of them has been half my HP.
Listen, Umber. This is your punishment for rolling all of those ones.
See, you did say it was going to come back and get you. You just didn't know what form it was going to come back and get you back.
You know, I'm getting punished too, okay? I rolled so many 2s.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
No, man, it's almost like when I don't have to make selling checks, I'm a useful character.
But yes, in the next time, you will be descending into Riptide Cove. Because
I
this
think
place
it's called,
apparently has a name.
D?
Yeah, I think it's called D.
It's
It's
D.
D.
Yeah, it's D.
D.
We're gonna go into the D.
D and its sequel
into the D.
D2.
Dive into the D, guys.
I mean, D2 was much better with the LOD afterwards.
I do agree.
But I can also
It's
do
important that you make
this
sure you
right
have the
before we end and drag you to this map here.
Oh no, it's a map.
It's a
A
map.
map, it's a map, it's a map.
Where you
Hey, look,
D.
there's a D1 on this
That's
map.
where you're coming to.
Oh, there's multiple D. Oh, exciting.
D is an area.
Oh shit. I have no spells left.
Yeah,
You have 2 days if you want to rest.
we could just rest.
You can.
Yeah, but theoretically,
The entire day, though.
We could like search other stuff and then rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably be fine for a whole day.
Yeah.
but realistically, I gotta think like these guys. We literally think that they might be like, they're gonna be chow by the
And
night.
also, at least a warp priest, so you can do more things and cast spells.
I can hit things, yes.
Yeah.
But we have the same bab, okay? So no complaints.
You do.
Regardless,
I wish
though,
I had a camera. I
we-
wish I had a camera.
we will worry about this next time, and if you want to rest or anything like that, etc., as I switch it.
Things are cowards.
to
Maybe
the-
are cool.
I have 2
But-
spells for healing, it's fine.
I have a 1d6 healing left as well.
What's
you
your cool
have
sitting
zero?
here right now?
My
Have
AC?
0 spells for
Your
healing?
HP.
10.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Really going.
I mean,
I
as long
mean-
as you one hit everything before they hit.
I will say, if you want to, you can rest. You have 48 hours,
Well,
and you've
but
spent
that's
like
like-
6 at most.
This is perhaps the DM saying, you idiots should rest.
Yes.
Yeah, we have 48 hours for
They
the other.
they effectively give you 2 more sets of spells or like full ability rests that you can do. Why don't you take one of them?
Yeah.
You'll have
Well, this
another
way,
in the back.
Quentin's not going anywhere right now.
I will
He's
also
missed it. He is
tell
laying
you-
on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
I will also
I-
tell
I-
you, you have an ocean person with you. You very easily will able to tell. This place seems to flood more during high tide. Perhaps resting and waiting to low tide
Low
would
tide.
be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm really good at knowing that stuff.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give that to you as like a bonus
That's
too.
for you, by the way, Cumber, before you
Thank you.
a little bit more.
But that was
Yeah, I mean, it probably should rest. It probably makes sense at this point.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I have all my spell slots.
You don't have all your bullets.
I forgot you had spells. I'm not gonna lie.
Level 1 wizard.
But it's
I
like,
mean, I don't have any magic. What do you
Yeah,
like?
what do you, the magic's not real.
just like ghosts.
Magic ain't real.
Magic's not real. The only thing magical here is Yakul's ability to somehow survive being this dumb.
So many.
Dumb luck, baby.
The 20 on the bug, and then you're jumping leap through the air to smash the thing. And
It would have been so much better if you crit
Glorious.
confirmed, though.
It would have
wish.
been better to crit confirm.
It's just ooh all over the wall as you just obliterate this freaking vine choker,
I was
and then surf its buddy down the wall and land. Be like, all right, what's next? And then the next one just gets gunned and then just flies out. It's like,
Laugh
all
at
right,
you.
that one's done.
that was an insane session. Oh my god.
This
I
game
didn't-
is so much
I didn't
fun.
actually know
Yeah.
this, but side note, if I just look up the monster stat block on the website, it gives me what it would get if it's under augmented summoning.
Oh, let's
Hell
see.
yeah.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, so I can just enter that in very quickly.
Oh, you can find it on the PSFR
Yeah.
D20. Yeah, the PSFR D20 is really good that way. That you can be like, oh, hey, here's some stats if you have augmented summoning.
Hell yeah.
How readily available that information is. The fact that that's not like in Roll20 is insane for me.
Well, it technically is, but you have to pay for it.
Well, it's sort of like, it's the reason that the PSFR D20 is like sort of good, but also in ways bad, because they
too much shit on it. It's so hard
well,
to read.
well, I was saying it because they kind of had to like back away from because they have like ads and stuff, and so they do technically earn money on the ads. They have to have like, they're slightly off from normal Pathfinder. Like they have some of the abilities, but not named the same. A few of them that are like not open source, which is that weird thing of like, what is technically the open source for D20 and what's not the open source for D20, and it's just like, you're surprised, like, certain monsters, because they fit on those and others they don't. Like, you can get Ankegs and owlbears, you can't get mind flayers and beholders.
Yeah.
They're like called something else or something.
Yeah.
Well, I think mind flayers are actually like property of.
I think Mind Flayer just isn't under the open
beholders.
creative content license.
Yeah, what I mean is, like, Ankegs, Boulets, and, like, owlbears, which you'd think would be under that, are not.
Owlbear is just too generic of a name.
Yeah, but
Compared to
they're
Mind
always the same thing.
Pancakes are actually like derived from like folklore. I think that's what the problem is. A lot of those ones are derived from folklore, whereas like a mind flayer is.
Boule! Boule is based on an Ultraman monster. Come on now.
It is. Hilarious.
But it still is in Pathfinder 2. Also.
Good old Ultraman.
I know what that is. I'm hip and cool.
I just look. Gary Gygax and whatever his other guy's name, because I can never remember it, came up with some of these monsters by like, well, we have
Steve
these.
Jackson?
No, he came in later and ruined things. I mean,
No.
I'm not saying that Steve Jackson Games does bad stuff. I'm saying
Well, there goes
sometimes.
that sponsorship deal.
I lost that sponsorship deal years ago. I have been critical
I used
to them.
know the other person, but I don't remember. So I just mean.
I've been critical to them since goddamn Munchkin the CCG. That was a thing. Anyway.
So anyway, catch us next week.
Yeah.
Catch us next week. Yes. Possibly.
And other places.
Yeah. Eric, do you have anything to shout out?
Yeah, this Sunday is Halloween and my birthday, and I will be on Zero Doxy stream. We're gonna be doing a very fun stream that you will not want to miss. All I will tell you is that I am getting a camera for my bathroom, and I will not be banned. So that is all I will say about that.
That's an interesting sounding one.
So you're going to be playing Phasmo from the bathroom, so you can shit yourself and it's fine.
Exactly. I'm so tired on the street. Every time after a mission, I have to go clean myself up. It was
it's a real hassle.
Look. We got Umber to do VR Phasmo, and that was wonderful.
It was so good.
It was good for everybody else.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh,
I saw some of it, and it was.
I just about cried at one point.
It was very funny.
I imagine when you die, like the hands, I'd feel like they're grabbing
Umber
your
didn't
face.
stay in the house long enough to die.
I don't.
Umber ran away.
That'd be too real.
Put it this way: at one point, the thing, because keep in mind, it doesn't seem like if you haven't used VR, it doesn't seem like it'd actually be that real because you have this thing strapped to your head. But it does a really good job of making you forget that. And the ghost just appeared in front of my face, walked straight into my head, and yelled in my ear, and I fucking panicked.
And it was hilarious.
That's a big note from me.
It's so funny.
That's a note from me, dog.
I'm just numb to horror games in
That's gonna
general.
be that's gonna be a note.
Landon,
No from me.
anything to shout out?
I'm here. I shoot guns sometimes. I don't have any spells. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have magic.
You're just a level 2 gunslinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a level 2 gunslinger, of course.
Yep.
And sometimes I'm on discussing tabletop.
Yes.
And I don't know what's going on Sunday.
I have to talk about this stuff of the weekend, but I will get to that moment.
My turn. Hi. You can find me here on here obviously on today's playing a foxman who hides as a weird human. And you can find me here on Thursdays where I say nothing any session because I just kind of sit back and enjoy the horrible amounts of chaos because this party doesn't do anything.
They make progress?
We've done more.
Task fail successfully constantly.
We have done more in like 2 episodes than they've done an entire season.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's great.
I'm not saying that they're really bad at doing anything.
I'm sassing the other group. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's so
calling
good.
you out.
And then you can find me here in my very good, always correct opinions on how the tabletop community should be, and on Saturdays occasionally.
So,
Yeah, I play Warmonger, which is a Pathfinder game that is Kingmaker based on Monday nights at 9 p.m. EST at twitch.tv/Tailrick. It's a lot of numbers and a lot of crunching because it's kingdom building, and that is a shit ton of numbers.
that's very true. And then Umber.
You can find me here on Wednesdays spilling my lifeblood on the ground.
Yeah.
And occasionally in the next, like, so often playing Phasmo with Tantus and spilling my IRL lifeblood on the ground.
It's just your tears.
You almost died twice today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the boat one's like, I know you got stabbed like pretty bad on the boat, but
I love the trend of everyone healing themselves first.
I haven't healed anybody. All right.
I can't. I need to get some potions. I badly need to get some potions.
I have
I
a
don't-
potion. We got one
I don't
really
have a
early
craft
on.
potion.
Used it.
And you got some for bringing some delicious lobster eels.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
the
we'll just
one from
eat those
Cobb.
goblins.
I think no one has used those potions yet.
But myself, Tadstab, and Dracovin. Big things on the schedule tomorrow, of course, as we mentioned, Children of Wrath, 9 p.m. EST. We should be back to normal schedule next week for Buccaneers. We just had to do a little later this week at 9 p.m., so we should be back at 8 p.m. next week. This weekend, I have to move Discussing Tabletop. I'm either going to cancel it or do it on Sunday. Sunday, I will be doing it if I can get a interview with someone who it's their schedule,
hell yeah.
depending on it. Yes, but there's someone that could be on, and unfortunately, this Saturday, I'm going to be going to the Ren Fair. Joe is going to one of the last 2 days of the Pennsylvania Ren Fair, and I'm coming along. And it's going to be a little celebration-ish for his anniversary, because it's in the area, too, and they haven't done anything for being with his fiancée. So I was like, I will come along, as you have invited more people, but unfortunately it's just, as usual, bad scheduling, so I might be the only one of the normal friend group going, but oh well, I volunteered to go enjoy some Ren Fair for a little while, and make sure to bring a coat this time so I'm not cold.
Ren fairs are fun.
Yes.
Also, bring a jousting umbrella.
Yeah.
I will enjoy giant turkey leg and
Very
maybe-
Renaissance-y, turkey leg.
I know, and maybe a kebab or something. I don't know.
Oh, even more.
Look, I don't drink, or if I did, I would get they've got good meads there or something. I think Joe will enjoy a lot of that. Good for him. But that'll be Saturday. I don't know what my schedule for Saturday evening is. Gaming streams, I might get a couple in the next days, depending on schedule, but I want to get ready. Because Sunday, there's the possibility of Discussing Tabletop, and then I'm also doing something in the evening. I will be having, as long as everything is set up for it, because I'm trying to make sure it's all set for it. I'm mostly set up for Midnight Mega Monster Movie Tabletop Drive-In for the first episode. I've been getting together the specialty classes for it, so it'll be the first episode of it's gonna be they're gonna be little anthologies, so there'll be 2 to 4 sessions each to do the 3-act kind of movies thing of it, and, average 3 acts. So hopefully that will be the first one this weekend for Halloween. So yes, I'm making good progress on getting that set up, and that's why I might take the time to, because I'm making customized 5e classes for them, I might have to take the time to, wait a week or something, I might not do other gaming streams the next couple of days. And then that's it for the schedule, I think, right now. Cool. Oh, and next Tuesday, maybe on Funnyman's channel for Star Trek. There's some stuff working on the Star Trek in the background, so I don't know what we're doing for it. So
Eventually, there will be another Star Trek episode.
Yes.
But when is undetermined, unfortunately.
I think there's been talk about recording episodes and then just airing them, you know, kind of like with Josh, just showing them on Twitch or something, you know, like almost running them as a video or something, because I think you can do premieres like that or something.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah.
I
so
mean, basically just you have like OBS play a video. You can
Yeah.
do that pretty easy.
he's been talking about doing that, so we might do that if we can work on a schedule for that. Which is easier said than done, usually, because there was...
Adults!
While I was busy, there was talk of doing it on Wednesdays, and I'm like, I'm busy on Wednesdays!
Yeah, you run a game or something
I know,
on
I run a
Wednesday?
game or something. But
No, there's nothing running on
it's
Wednesday.
not games on Wednesday. What do you
games
mean?
on Wednesday, this is crazy.
Wednesday doesn't exist. It's fake news.
Yeah, it's not Wednesday, my dudes. I'm sorry.
It's not Wednesday.
It's
I
Wednesday.
mean-
Wait, no, never mind. The frog meme is too good. It has to exist.
Somewhere it is not Wednesday in the world.
Here, specifically, where I live. There's
It's
no
not-
I mean,
Wednesday.
it's technically Thursday for me right now.
It's
Well-
12:43 a.m.
Oh, well, there you go.
baby.
It's Wednesday here
all
still.
day.
I reached
Imagine-
12:43.
Imagine not being in the BEST, okay? Best
Yeah,
time zone.
Best time zone.
No, the future only has problems. The past always has good things.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll see you hopefully next week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.